Hello, everyone, and welcome to Broadway Hit Points. It's Monday, so it must be Broadway Hit Points. Whoop, 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 whoop. We are still in Pride Month. Also, a wonderful Juneteenth for Broadway Hit Points today. We have, as always, introductions with Sarah.
Hey, y'all, I'm Sarah Scanlon. I play the Gnome Artificer Fighter Ranger. Currently a duodrone. Zinc Gadinka.
Everyone gets more overpowered with Keith.
Oh, what's up? I'm Keith Varney. I play Bart the Basher, Asgardian Fighter, Bard, and Druid. Now.
We've taken multi-classing to a whole new level. And Seth.
Hi, I'm Seth Christenfeld. I play Bonk Bernstein, a level 14 half-orc 10 levels of barbarian, 2 of bard, and 2 of cleric. Apparently,
those go together so well. And
they certainly do.
So much better at killing. You're a level 14 barbarian.
Barbarian, bard, cleric. Yes, if only he would kill, but everyone's a pacifist. And Jamen.
Hello, I am Jamen. I am playing Simon, the half wolfman, half elf, level 10 ranger, and level 2 fighter. And there's Shadow too with me.
His dog.
Little dog.
Have you been a ranger this whole time? I don't think I knew what your class.
Well, rangers don't travel that much, so they can just kind of like shoot their bows.
Yeah, you get a lot of bonus actions. You do.
Yeah.
You're very good at tracking.
Rangers are like rogues, but uninteresting.
Okay.
No,
I think rangers are great.
I got for rangers.
And Kerri.
Hello, I'm Kerri Kearse. Sorry, I hit a fan with my hand. Hi, I'm Kerri Kearse, a metal fan.
Oh, I was so excited for a second.
No, never.
My mom is here.
Are you at your mom's house?
Yeah, I'm at my parents' house. I did. Hi, Mom. Yeah, she is a fan. She is camera shy, but also said her appearance fee, we can't afford her to appear on here. So yes, hi, I'm Kerri Kearse. I play Nyx, the changeling assassin rogue, now artificer. So, and thank you for making me intelligent enough that I can now be an artificer. Because I was too dumb initially to do it.
Yeah,
so
I figured, I guess after that experience when you came back, you gained just enough of a minimum stat to be able to keep the class of the person that you were in the way back in the temple. And we have a mystery guest star. Say who you are, but not what you're playing.
Hello. My name is Brian Klimowski, and I'm here. I'm ready to have a good time. This should be fun.
You can find everyone's Instagram handles in our bio, and make sure to like and subscribe as we continue on this adventure. And now for our opening theme song.
Each Monday night, a group of heroes come to town, gallivanting through dimensions. Chances are they'll take each world and burn it down with the very best intentions. Broadway Hit Points. Broadway Hit Points. They're always changing, multiplying, playing dress up or they're dying, magisters or pizza tycoons. With ineffective preening flexes, we will murder all our exes, pop stars, demons, drones, and unexpected show tunes. Broadway Hit Howard DM thirsts for blood. Broadway He blew up the Phantom. That's why it closed. He let Lemon Shark die. There's a kid and his son. Still no B-section.
the 9th level of hell.
Right.
Through the call.
Oh, hell.
So when last we met, you guys were all on a pretty exciting journey. And on this journey, you had gone down way into the past. You'd played these other characters with these memories who were searching for something inside of an ancient temple of Set. And in that, you found several words of power as these other characters. But when you tried to memorize the words, you and your mortal bodies were unable to contain them, and they all died. You wake up back where you left off. Everyone is there except for Chipperwill and Magister Thalia, who did not make the return journey back with you.
Right.
You are still looking at a open secret chest behind the body of Necrophtheptus. In it, there are several different colored bottles, and you can hear behind you the sound of crying.
Oh. I'm taking bottles. Listen, Mama's got to stock up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I run for the bottles too.
Yeah, we'll get to the crying. Listen, we'll get there.
Yeah, we all do. Everybody pound as many bottles as you can.
Yeah. We're gonna.
I have yellow.
I'm not gonna pound them. I'm gonna
save
collect
Yes,
as many
yes,
bottles
yes.
as I can.
For a rainy day. A slush
just,
fund.
Bart drinks as many as they can, as fast as he can.
Oh my gosh. Okay. You're going to grab the bottles. What color bottles are you grabbing?
Which one's the strong one?
There.
Wait, we need to do a dexterity check to see who grabbed what bottles.
Are you is everyone jumping on trying to grab as many bottles as possible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm searching the body of the king.
This is a strength check. Come on.
No, it's dexterity, baby. It's speed.
Dex.
It's
honey.
dex, baby.
Well, you can get
Also
it first,
mage
but how
hand
long
now.
can you hold on to it? That's the strength check.
Oh, I guess you know
And
what.
this is Pride Month still, so gays get an extra.
Gays
Yeah.
get advantage.
Also,
You
today,
get gay advantage on this.
it's Juneteenth, so I will say, as a black player, I am not worried about anything that's going to happen to me today, right, allies?
You're
Right,
gonna
yeah?
stomp
Yeah,
right in.
yeah. I
Take
think that's an extra
everything.
1d4 for every roll.
Not only pride advantage. There's a double advantage. In fact, you're only rolling 20s.
I'm only straight
That's
20.
what's happening.
Oh.
Is that it's just 20s. All right. So everyone is jumping. There are let me see how many there are of all of these. It looks like Seth will not be jumping in because he jumped out. There is one green bottle. There are 3 yellow bottles. There are one red bottle. We have 6 white bottles, and we have 4 blue bottles.
I
All
don't
right.
remember what any of these did.
Ye-
Doesn't matter.
So
Yellow. I can tell what yellow is because I have one.
All right, what is that?
Yellow is charisma.
Okay.
Oh, wisdom was blue, I believe. No, wisdom was the one I would have had. I sacrificed to get in here. I don't remember what color that was, though.
I don't remember.
Nyx would know. Carrie does not.
Right.
Bart really only wants the strength, so anything that's not strength, Bart will let you have.
Oh, okay, cool. I think.
wait, Bart, roll an intelligence check.
I don't know.
Oh, here we go. +0. No, natural 20.
Oh, Bart, I think you can tell that there is one strength bottle. The red bottle is the only strength bottle.
Ooh,
Red, the bottle Bart wants.
go for it.
Yes, yes.
Go for it, baby.
All right, Bart grabs a
Hold
one
on.
red bottle. Yeah, are you going for it, Simon?
Wait, are we picking the bottles that we're going for, or are we just? I'm just kind of going for like a fail swoop for like a.
You're just
Yeah,
gonna
me too.
reach in,
I'm like,
both of you.
Supermarket sweep.
All right, both of you.
I'm not going for the red though. Like I don't know if I remember. I'm like I like my odds against Simon better than Bart because Bart is much bigger than me. So I'm just gonna. I'm going
Bart
for the red.
experience mysterious blackout and not know what's going on.
I'm gonna.
Oh, we're going for bottles. We're doing like supermarket sweep for bottles.
Once again, Bonk doesn't know what's happening.
Neither do I, but I see things I want. I'm gonna go for it.
I think we should
Good
just
for
pour
you.
the charisma
Manifest.
out in front of Bonk.
All right.
Manifest.
I'm gonna say
Simon.
you can each take 2 bottles, in each hand. So you could possibly get 4. So why don't you roll a dex check and Simon, and why don't you roll a dex check, Nix?
Okay.
I feel like Zinc would
also
white one. Be like, hey, hand me a white one, and then you all can have the rest.
Yeah, that's fine. I will with Mage Hand, which I can cast now.
Yeah.
Grab an extra 2. I will take one of those is for Zinc, and then one will be for me.
Yes.
In addition to the 4 that I'm grabbing with my human hand.
Okay, let's see.
I love our teamwork right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
Was it
21?
Was it sleight of hand?
No.
Dex.
Let's do regular dex.
Ugh. That's not good. What's a 7? Mine is a 7.
Which of the 4 you're grabbing first, Simon?
I'm gonna grab. Were there?
There's 1 green.
Purple?
There's 1 green, 3 yellow, 5 white, and 4 blue left.
Okay. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna grab 1 of each kind. There's 4 different colors.
So you're gonna grab 1 green, 1 yellow, 1 white, and 1 blue.
Slay.
And then you, what are you grabbing, Nix?
I think I'm gonna go for everything not red in my. Oh, actually, no. Sorry.
There's no more reds.
There's no more reds. I don't care about.
There's
red.
also no more greens.
No more green.
Nope.
Okay,
There's
okay.
2 yellow, 4 white, and 3 blue.
Kerri does not remember. Does Nix remember which is which?
I don't think so. You can roll an
Okay.
intelligence check.
Okay, yeah. Can I? I was gonna say.
Yeah, roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Now my intelligence is not terrible. 13.
Oh, okay. I think when you were coming in, you sacrificed
Wisdom.
So I'm going to say the only thing you know is that green is wisdom.
Okay, green is wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Nix asked me to get, or not Nix. I'm Nix. Zinc asked me to get them a white, so I'm gonna use my mage hand and grab 2 whites. Whatever that is. 2 whites, mage hand. I'm gonna grab 1. If I can do 2 in each. Whatever deck. What would I think dexterity is? How many of the blue are left?
3.
I'm gonna grab 2 blue.
Okay.
And then 1 yellow and 1 green.
There's no more greens.
There's no more green, so
Nope.
it's just 2.
There's 2 yellow left you could grab.
Okay.
Bart will take whatever's left.
Yellow is charisma.
Bart
And
already
red.
grabbed a red.
Sorry, grabbing
red.
the 2 yellows.
The next,
I'll
2 yellows, 2
double
blues, 2
dip.
whites.
the next is Bonk. Unless Bonk, are you gonna let Bart double dip, or are you gonna take something?
Get in there.
Bonk take what left. What is left?
What is left now is we have 1 yellow, we have 3 white, and we have 1 blue.
Bonk take 1 yellow, 1 blue, and 2 white.
Whoa.
So then the only thing left is 1 white for Bart. All right. So
All right. I'll take a red and a white. Fine.
Bart has a red and a white.
do we-
Zinc has a white. Simon has a green, a yellow, a white, and a blue. Nix has 2 white, 2 blue, 2 yellow. Bonk has 1 yellow, 1 blue, and 2 white.
While Nix is grabbing me the bottle, I'm searching the king's body.
In his body, I think you found this before. Clutched in his hand, there was a flower.
Taking the flower.
Yeah.
Take that
Yep.
flower.
I'm
Oh
taking
no,
that.
we stopped Bart from eating it last time because he
That's right.
tried to.
Can I do a nature check on it?
Yes.
12 plus 4.
16? That's good enough. So you're going to recognize it as a midnight flower that only grows here in this realm, in Pelion. that this midnight flower is known to restore memories to those whose memories have been lost.
Nice. All right, I put it in my duo drawer, and now that I've seen it, I could make it with my staff of flowers if I infuse something, which I have to still do.
Meanwhile, behind you, there still is just crying happening.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
The whole time you've been looking through, someone is sobbing behind you, and you're just.
Say let him cry out.
Well, I'll turn around. I'll turn around and see who it is.
Why don't you
I'm gonna
just
do a shot of blue and then turn around.
Ooh.
What happens?
All right, you're doing a shot of blue. Your intelligence goes up by 5 points.
Oh,
Shut up. Yes. Permanently?
I'm gonna put these in here. Now remember, I'm just gonna warn you. You were told that if you did too many, there could be interesting side effects.
interesting sounds fun.
Yeah. You didn't say bad, Wes.
No.
I didn't. I think it was Nick Kroptheptis that said this to you, but yes.
Very well. Yeah.
R.I.P. He was fine.
Shots. Bart drinks his red and white.
Oh my gosh. All right. So let's do this one thing at a time. So when you turn around, Zinc, Brian, why don't you describe what you look like?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, Brian.
Oh, yo, that's fine. Well, I'm disheveled. I'm in a real state right now. I've just discovered something awful. I'm not. How much do you want me to? How much do you want me to go into?
What sort of creature do you look like?
Well, I'm a human. I've got a long hair. I've got a robes on. Very sort of religious robes. You know, I'm very a holy person, right? I've got a makeup on that's all smeared and stuff. I've been sobbing and crying. Obviously, something's up.
Oh, honey, you gotta get some waterproof
I know.
mascara, honey.
But it's like I make it with like beetles and like flowers and all the dyes and stuff. It's hardly tear-proof. Hardly.
Sweetie, we have magic. We can do anything.
I think I actually do have some magic. Let's see. Let's check my character.
How old is this person?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, is it a kid or are you an adult?
Are they getting carded?
I'm a full-grown adult. Yes.
Okay, hey.
Yes.
You're getting carded.
I've studied for a very long time.
Oh.
Okay.
Brag, you can read. We get it.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
get a little closer to him, and I'm gonna say I'm so sorry. Did you know the people who were slayed in this court?
Absolutely. They were all my friends.
Oh, that's terrible.
Insight check. Sorry.
Roll an insight check. So
Are
yes,
there a lot
and
of, like chairs and tables that might be unused or empty.
Empty.
See what I did there?
that
Okay,
was
here's the
nice. That was really nice.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna do a shot of green before.
Oh my gosh!
What happened?
Wait, you don't have any green. You have now.
I do.
No.
Oh, I don't have any green.
Don't
Just
have any
kidding.
green.
I don't.
You
I
have
don't.
one blue left. You have 2 white and 2 yellow left.
No. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to those. Okay. Never mind. I don't have any green. Insight.
Bart, you as soon as you took your shot of red, you sort of like hulked out a little bit. You guys would have noticed that Bart's muscles sort of ripped through his clothes. Even his tail stingray sledgehammer.
Start wearing clothes in the first place?
Yeah.
Like
This
chaps.
is a family show. Commentate to everything that happens on it. This is a family show.
Really, because when I upload to YouTube, I put not recommended for kids.
Recommended. Meanwhile, Lemon Shark is on it.
I mean,
I know.
and we murdered him multiple times.
Lemon Shark is
And
at a
yet he
sleep.
lives.
He's at a sleepaway drama camp right now.
Oh my god. Can I go to that camp? Is there an age limit? Because
I think it ends at
Broadway Drama
18.
Camp was the best time of my life.
but I heard 3 of the kids from it are going to CMU next year, so it's not. It's pretty good. Yes. Also, Bart, when you took the white, not only did you bulk out, but you also got limber. So even though you're very big and strong, it still seems like you could like reach over and wipe your butt. You know, you don't have the normal big muscular man problem.
Do I no longer have a -2 dexterity?
You no longer. Yeah, you know, Kerri, you gotta be careful when you're min-maxing too much.
Yeah.
You can become unbalanced.
Wait, Bart's like, you're supposed to wipe it?
No, listen, bidets exist. We have magic, we have bidets, all right?
Yeah, exactly,
We have bidets.
exactly. I have a tail for a reason.
Not addressing that. I rolled an 11 on insight.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I think I think I'm gonna say 10's good enough. So he doesn't. You feel that he is exaggerating. You know, it's like he knows these people. You know, but does he know that he knows them? You know, in the same way I know Lin-Manuel Miranda. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Friend of the show. So
Friend
like
of the
he
show.
could call them to help him like move or take him to an airport, but he could like they could shake hands and like make small talk.
He could be at a party and say, "Hey, do you remember me?" Like that would be allowed.
Okay, cool. I get that vibe. All right.
Yeah, that's how I was.
I'm gonna send Shadow over. I'm gonna say go be like a emotional support animal right now. So we just like go and like pet the little dog to hopefully like feel better a little bit.
What kind of dog is Shadow? I don't think we established this.
I'm not good with breeds, but he's mid-sized.
He's a mutt. Yeah, he's like a mutt dog.
He's a good boy.
He's like dark in color. Like imagine like a chocolatey. He's Shadow, so like yeah, and
Like-
I'd say he's probably about like what 2.5 feet tall.
Like knee height.
Yeah,
Long hair or short hair?
long.
So this cute dog comes up to you, Brian, or B-Rhyme, and starts to sort of nuzzle against your leg. What do you do?
I pet the dog. And you know, I accept the comfort that the dog's trying to give me. He's a good boy after all.
Does it stop your crying?
It does. It fills me with determination.
Great. So now that he's in a stable place, can we say,
Yeah.
could you explain what is ailing you at this moment?
Well, of course, as per my robes and everything, you can tell that I'm a cleric. I'm a cleric, and I was serving the god Set. And of course, at this point, I've just discovered that the god Set has been lost. I've lost my connection to the god, and I at first thought it was something that I had done to anger the god, but upon entering the Midnight Desert, was it? The Midnight Desert, I've discovered that all of Set's minions, all the other servants of Set that I have grown up with and studied with have been massacred, absolutely destroyed. So of course, it's been a really rough day. To be honest, it's been really rough.
A bit of a setback, you might say.
Truly, yeah.
Nick fully says that, or they don't care.
Where
Sorry.
were you?
Sorry for your loss.
Where were you?
Thank you.
Oh.
Appreciate it.
It's cold and hilarious.
Where were you when all of this was happening? How did you not end up in this room dead like everyone else?
Because I was away. I was away. You know, on a different mission. Not that I can nothing that I can talk about here. But I've sensed the power that I
Very coincidental.
Yeah, well, I've sensed the power that I got from the god had diminished, and I was going to investigate. And this, I've just arrived, just as you have, at the very same time. So, I truly don't know any more than you about this situation.
Well, might I
Get to
say?
it. For what?
Might I
Lovely
say?
story.
Okay, let's go Jamin first.
I have no idea what happened here. I was trapped in hell and sleeping with a minotaur, and I have no idea why all these people are dead or what they mean to you. and I'm so sorry for your loss. But I have nothing to do with whatever happened here, and I just want you to know that before we get into things.
Thank you very much, Jamen. I appreciate that.
Simon.
Jamin is.
Simon.
It was fully just Jamin.
Yeah, let's be real. All my characters are just me.
We know.
Sorry you were trapped in hell. That sounds like it sucked.
Yeah, but you know, I'm a resourceful guy. I found a way out.
Hey, that's wonderful.
That's what you pick up from that? That's what you're taking away from everything he just told you?
I mean...
Can I also use primeval awareness to see if there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead present?
You
kind of just like...
You can. You're just on high alert right now for all this. A lot of... There are none. There are none present right at this time. But... you know, some of these creatures that were here before were some fiends. Some of these minions of Set would have been counted as fiends. All right, Zink, I think you wanted to do read thoughts?
Yeah. When he says the thing about the not being able to tell us what the mission was.
I think what you're gonna see is that he was out on a fight with a very powerful monster, and suddenly all of his spells went away, and he became very, very weak.
We could take him.
Whoa.
So you see him sort of just collapsing in the middle of this fight, and then sort of, you know, running away, almost dying.
Yikes! So you really don't have any like revivify or anything you can do about this, can you?
Truly no. Nyx, I draw my power from the god themselves, so I can only assume that something horrible has happened to the god.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
It truly is.
Has this happened before to you or to someone else in your knowledge? Like,
not to anyone I have pledged allegiance to, but there's only one other god in the pantheon that I've heard has ever been slain. That was the evil god Orcus. Now, it could have been something similar happening to Set. That could have been something similar. So, which is why I came back to investigate, to see if I can figure out what happened, where my power has gone, and if I can ever get it back.
You just gotta drink the bottles.
Would I?
There are apparently lots of bottles around. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, bottle service. Get some.
Would I have seen this thing that he was fighting in his thoughts?
Yes.
Would I know what it is? With either a nature or perception.
I'm gonna say that you can tell that he was fighting a griffin.
Oh. Wow, okay. That's cool. But I'm just thinking all of this, right? No one else...
unless you're speaking this out loud.
Not yet.
What you thinking about? What's going on? Zink, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Zink? I'm here.
I can. We're in the same room. There's a lot of feedback going on, and I'm like doing this. Hey, listen, really sorry for your loss. It sounds like you're on a pretty important mission. Were you fighting, or this thing that you were doing, were you fighting what you thought hurt this god, or was this some other mission that you were on?
Frankly, it was an errand. I was running. I was fighting this griffin in protection of a village, but it has nothing to do with the state of the god Set. Not that I have put that together. It was I felt that all of my power was draining away very, very quickly, and I couldn't defeat the griffin. I really couldn't. So I hightailed it back to the temple just to see what I could find out. And I found, if I can be honest, I found that the proxy, Set's proxy, had perished.
Oh yeah, the hot scorpion king. Yeah,
yes,
that was bad.
Yes, the hot scorpion king. Yep.
Yeah. I assume that's what his colleagues call it.
Of course.
Pretty alive.
I think they call him Dwayne behind the
Is
scenes.
there a was there like a proxy to the proxy? Like who's next in line?
Ooh. That's a bit above my pay grade.
It might be you. Everyone else is dead.
Oh yeah, listen, you might have shot to the top, my guy.
I may have shot
You
to
might
top,
be the
but
Scorpion King now.
I fear that there's no god to serve anymore. I fear my god may be dead.
Can you
Like that's an
become
opportunity
your
to
own
stand
god?
up. Yeah.
Wait, I was
Sorry?
thinking.
No, that's the thing that he like lost the connection. So how do we get his connection to the god back? Maybe we
Well, if the god is alive, we can do something about it. If the god is gone,
right, but we don't even know.
Yeah.
Exactly. So as far as this is what I'm here to figure out, and I'm happy that I have friends or frankly strangers.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're
It's-
friends. We're fine.
I'm a very trusting cleric apparently.
Neutral evil. We're acquaintances.
Yeah, right. We're
We're
yeah.
a homie. yeah, we'll get there.
Why don't Nix? Why don't you just describe what you look like at this particular moment?
Oh yeah, I'm a changeling, so I have no. So I guess like you're reading a lot of body language because I have like long, like white hair. Like you can see like the muscles in my face, but I don't particularly have any facial features unless I will them.
No nose, no, no mouth.
No, yeah, no. I have a hole like I can breathe out of. I don't necessarily have any very much dimension to my face. Very
Gotcha,
defined
gotcha.
codes though. That's it. But and on mouth, like I have a mouth and you can see I have eyes, but they have no like iris or anything. So I'm like just all right. I don't know if you've seen pictures before, but yeah.
That's frightening as can be. But
Yeah.
I've seen worse.
Thanks. That's all my exes say.
What is
Hey.
the
Like
what's the world
Necropseptus.
that Set? What's the world that Set inhabits? Like where does he reside?
The Egyptian pantheon is something that I've never personally seen. It's only been through my spiritual connection that I've been exposed to it. Apparently, the proxy to the god can speak directly to them, but it's never something that I've seen.
How
Is there-
dead is Scorpion King?
Sorry.
Oh, we might be able to revive. Do you have diamonds? We might be able to.
I have berries.
That's I don't know.
I think I also do. I also have revivify.
Yeah, no. If you have a diamond, and because you went to the, I mean, I don't know necessarily everything that's in your duo drawer, but that might be a thing that you could do. if you were
A lot of that's
smart.
private. You definitely don't want to go
Yeah,
into
I
someone's
don't
duo
look
drawer.
in I mean, I am a rogue, so I'm a little nosy, but I don't.
Oh,
I haven't been in there.
while Zink was sleeping, you open up the
No,
drawer.
no, never while they were sleeping. I'm not that sneaky. And I'm just like, I just kind of, when they open it, you know what I mean?
When they take something out, you just sort of like
Yeah, it's
spy
like
a
a
little
fanny,
glance.
it's like looking into someone's fanny pack.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's a
love it.
little creepy, but not that creepy.
Okay, so we probably can't read the Scorpion King's thoughts because he's been dead for more than a minute.
Has he been
Yeah.
dead for like 10 days or like a minute?
I mean, as long as it's taken me to get back there, a couple of days, it's taken me to get back here. So it's as far as I can figure, I have one of two options. The only other god that I've ever heard of that's been slain is the evil god Orcus. So I could go to the ancient headquarters of Orcus and see what I can find about how gods can be killed, or I can learn more about the battle in which Orcus was slain, right? The Drow goddess, right? The Drow goddess was the one who slayed the evil god Orcus. So I can learn more about her, the goddess who slayed Orcus, or I can go back to his temple to see what I can learn about him.
Wasn't
Well,
there
it
a
Some
place
gods,
we met
right?
the Drow?
What?
Isn't there a place that we met the Drow and we like
There
underneath?
there
Underdark?
is you
Never really talked to them
yes.
2 seasons ago.
Yes, unfortunately, how do I? Okay, so here's the person that met the Drow is no longer with us anymore because Simon is here now. So that's one thing.
Right. was there. Zink was there, wasn't I?
No, only Simon, I believe. You didn't go. I don't think you went there. I think it was only Simon. Well, I mean, sorry, it was only King Herb. It was only King Herb.
He had the manta ray cloak, and he was the only one that could swim in there.
Yes, you would remember.
Did you eavesdrop through my friendship bracelet? Maybe.
No, I was saying that we could like go back there. But...
Yes, I'm good. But he did come back, so Zink would remember that King Herb, there was in Unbeto Town, in the mine of Unbeto Town, there was a lake. And that King Herb put on a cloak of the manta ray and swam through this lake into a Drow civilization. Now,
how do you remember this?
Thalia also has information on this, but Thalia didn't come back with you for some reason.
Oh no!
Yet to be determined.
Seasons ago, but not from yesterday. I mean, what? We've heard of the gods. We've heard of gods. I mean, my god got blown to smithereens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was dark.
Yeah. So gods definitely can be killed.
Who was your god, Zink?
Well, the god of doors and portals, Eoskar.
Right.
And Corellian, who I still pray to and still does grant me answers to my prayers. So Corellian is still around.
And Furbies. Don't forget Furbies.
Well,
wait, I have no Furby.
A little bit of a little history still running from the Furby god.
Furby was actually destroyed in the coal.
Oh,
nice.
Nice.
That's right. Yeah.
Well,
you've also heard reports that Wim has been killed.
Wim is the god of
oozes. The god of oozes.
Okay.
Just.
It was just a passing thought.
It didn't actually make front page news.
Okay.
So are you saying it went out with a whimper?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So
who would know
what we're supposed to be bashing?
Well, would it make sense to go to the victor of like the person who did the killing, as opposed to the god who was like,
I believe I think that's probably smart, Nix. I think that's very smart. So the Drow city of Menzoberranzan, right? That's where we gotta go. That's I've learned that that's where the Drow goddess resides, or her followers at least. And so and also I am half elf, so I know that the Drow are a dark elf people.
Oh, okay. As a half elf, my ears perk.
I used to be an elf.
I can now speak Elvish, but
I think wonderful. We should go back to Umbeto. Let's go back.
All right.
Where we all met.
But hold on.
I speak Elvish too. Go ahead.
But why? For why?
I did a semester abroad. All right, Simon.
What?
I did a semester abroad and I learned
Elvish. No, not.
Oh,
not that. Why do I care? For why would I go to this to on this major journey for you who I've just met?
Because we team.
Yeah, because you hung out with us and you got some jars of goo. I mean, we come with cake and prizes.
I mean, it feels like anything that's powerful enough to kill a god would try to destroy this entire tree, therefore destroying the entire universe.
He doesn't care about that. Whoever killed this god has got to have some cool stuff.
Yes, I was going to say the same. I mean, look at this, and this guy died.
Look at all this cool
Sorry,
stuff.
No offense, guy, cleric friend. Sorry.
If you will help me find out what happened to my god, I'm sure that the elves can gift you whatever your heart's desire. Truly, if you need anything to help you on your journey, if you can help me, I can help you.
Elocution lessons.
Sounds good. I just want to make sure that wasn't just out of the goodness of our hearts.
So,
Bonquan speak good.
So, how are you going to get from Onquagot, where you are in the Midnight Desert in Pelion in Aboria, How are you going to get from there to Beto Town?
Is that where we're going? We're going out on Beto Town. That's where
we get to
his
the
Drow
lake,
are?
yeah. Well, we got to go to the stairs, right?
Unless there's a faster way. Well, sorry, not to rub it in. Our cleric friend doesn't have any teleportation magic.
Oh, it'd be really useful if you were useful.
Wait, is that true? We're going that's where the Drow Queen is, or that's just where some Drow are?
I think you. So here's what you have heard. I'm going to say Nyx heard this when Thalia was talking to the Well of Erd and the fortune teller. They said a great drow city of Menzoberranzan is now underneath on Beto Town.
Oh, I did. I think I did hear that.
You did. You were there.
Kerri doesn't remember, but Nyx does.
Oh wait, so I legit remembered like important information from 2 seasons ago?
Yes.
Sarah, inspiration.
God.
For real life.
All right,
Wow.
cool.
Rolled a 20 in real life.
No. All right. So yeah, I guess we can take the stairs. Ugh.
All right. There is the infinite staircase there. So
I mean, it works for Bart to just like go from door to door sniffing for farts.
How did you get? Oh wait, he wasn't in on Beto Town.
very different story, but okay.
Before we head to the staircase, I'm taking the white jar. So I've only done 2 so far. I did the blue.
You can stop anytime you want.
I'm doing a shot of white.
You're gonna
Yeah.
get a bottle of white, bottle of red. All right.
There's a bottle of rosé instead.
That's dexterity, correct?
You haven't taken it. You've only drunk a blue, so I don't think
Yeah.
you yet know what white would necessarily do.
I grabbed one for Zinc. I don't know if Zinc took it.
I
don't
did
know
not.
if he
Zinc
took
has
it.
not taken it yet. Only Bart and you have had your shots
Yeah,
yet.
that's fair. I'll roll the dice. I'll take a white.
All right. Yeah, you take a white, and you're gonna take it.
Yep.
All right. Your dex shoots up 5 points.
Ooh.
Interesting consequences.
Yeah.
So what did we learn? Red is strength, white is dex, blue is intelligence.
Blue is intelligence. Red is strength. Blue. No, yeah, blue is intelligence. Green was wisdom.
Yellow is charisma.
Yeah, yellow
Which
is
are the
charisma.
4 that I have?
You have 1 yellow, 1 blue, and 2 white.
Okay. I'll drink a blue.
Shots.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
do
gonna
this.
take a yellow and
A cocktail.
white.
A yellow and a white.
Yeah.
Do you take the little vials and like
Okay, let's see.
kind of do a shaker?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the
You
rocks.
mix them together.
Why not?
Do it. I love it.
Okay, so you take a white now. Oh yeah, and your dex goes up by 5 points, and then you also take a yellow, right? Oh, here we go. All right. So when you take a yellow, your charisma goes up by 5 points.
Even better at seducing minotaurs.
And what did you? So Simon takes a yellow and a white, and Bonk, you said you were going to take a what?
A blue.
A blue. You have 2
Do it.
blues, so you're going to keep
Because I'm
one.
taking one of them.
Yeah, great. So when you take one of your blues, Bonk, you're not going to fix the problem you have. Instead of fixing the problem you have, you're going to increase your intelligence by 4 points.
So you can
Wait,
really
why didn't you
understand
take
how
the?
much the
Did you
problem
not have a
is.
charisma? Did you not have a yellow?
He does, but instead of that, he takes this, and as he takes it, a nice wet one just rips out.
Ugh.
But
Do we all have
he's-
to make a con save to not vomit?
Oh my god.
He's very smart. He knows exactly what happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, good.
And
Bonk farts hard, but he knows he did it.
Oh my god.
he says resistance is futile. As you guys step into the infinite staircase, Buron, what you're seeing is a stairs heading in all directions. You hear sort of construction in the background. It's moving all over the place. You guys now know a lot of places you could go on this. I'm going to say Simon is the most knowledgeable about the Infinite Staircase. Simon, you definitely know how to get to the Planewalkers Guild, and from there how to get to Sigil. The rest of you have some knowledge about how to get to Renee and how to get to Crux.
Is Sigil where Beto Town is? No.
There's probably maybe a portal to there, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Sigil? Probably.
And
we know
all right.
Sigil.
I know a guy. Follow me.
Everyone follow Simon?
I'll follow Simon.
I guess.
All right.
Stick together, or else the episode's going to be 9 hours long.
It's a long trek down the Infinite Staircase, the stair maze. Eventually, you come into the Plane Walkers Guild. As soon as you walk in, there is an old wizard and a minotaur at the bottom of the steps, and Orium and Havram are there. And as soon as you walk in, Orium says, "You dog! Get out of here! You seduced my man and made him spend all of our money!"
Oh, that's right.
Simon would be a sugar baby. Good for him. Be pride.
That sounds like a you problem. I did not know. Oh my god. Wait, no, sorry. Oh my god. I didn't know any of this. How terrible. Let's take revenge on Mr. Minotaur, you and me.
We definitely need both of those reactions to be in the story.
I was about to say, I'm like, wait, does your charisma, did you take a charisma thing? Did that kick in?
I did, thank God.
You became a better lie as you kept talking.
You took a charisma. You did drink a charisma bottle. It's true. You did drink one of the yellows. It's gonna be tough. I mean, Orium is furious. He's like, we had saved for decades. We were gonna get out of here. I was gonna go to the Beastlands. I was gonna build us a nice little hut there with a thatched roof. We were gonna retire. And you.
That sounds pretty feasible on a low budget. Thatched roof. Hut. I think. Listen, Mr. Minotaur.
Quit talking to him. Talk to me, says the wizard.
Oh, Mr. Wizard.
My eyes are up here.
Mr. Wizard. Listen, we're about to go talk to a very, very important god, and if we succeed, I will make sure that you have some funds sent your way to make up for whatever trouble Mr. Minotaur got into that I had no idea I was a part of.
I want you to repay me. It was 750 gold pieces.
Ooh.
I will try my best, but at the end of the day,
Go and spend the rest of your days with your husband who just cheated on you.
at the
He was seduced. He was minding his own business till this good-looking young canine whippersnapper used his animal pheromones and convinced my Minotaur to stray.
That's not how I remember it. And who are you gonna believe, my young, agile brain or this ailing man?
Oh my god.
Afrin is like, you're making it worse, Simon.
Oh my gosh, I love the ultimatum queer love.
Wait, I feel like I need to call in some backup. I'm seeing a character on here named Ceylon, which
Yes.
is the colonized name of Sri Lanka, so
You have also met Ceylon. Ceylon was a merchant. So are you gonna
right.
I'm gonna say you can see Ceylon coming up. Are you gonna say Ceylon?
Ceylon, my buddy. I think, listen, remember when Mr. Minotaur bought that expensive thing? He lost it, and you tricked him into buying it. I think you need to repay him. I'm just gonna say.
But Ceylon says, but isn't that the ring of mind shielding on your finger?
Ooh, roll to gaslight, sweetie.
I'll take it back. If I take it back, I'll give the money back. And Orium's like, yeah, that's fair. Take back the ring, give the money back. We'll call it a day.
I'm gonna wink at Zinc. Oh wait, don't I have something that I can speak to people? Wait.
Zink, he's winking at you.
I was like, why are you bringing Slink into this?
That dog is winking at you. I'm not sure he's a good boy.
Oh, I can telepathically communicate with creatures with my ring of mind shielding.
Yes. The ring that this whole
Do you
causes.
just have like wrapper, like rings on your hands?
Listen, it's hard being a sugar baby. I'm just gonna send a thought to everyone that says diversion now. Run
to everyone.
And I'm gonna let them know what door to run to.
Okay. What do you do, Zinc?
Do I recognize the wizard?
No, you haven't met Orium.
All right. I have something in my inventory that I just haven't used.
Do it, Sarah. Do it.
No, we'll
You're making a face like it's gonna be insane.
It's gonna be awesome.
And I don't want you to hold back.
No, it's actually it's pretty boring. So I have a gigantic gold piece that's 200 pounds, 1.5 feet wide, 3 inches thick, has writing giant on it. And I think I'm gonna say, listen, Mr. Wizard, we're kind of in a hurry. I know my friend here just, their mistakes were made. But I'm thinking that I know it wasn't a mistake. It's okay. Just I telepathically say, just fucking go with me here. And I would love to gift you this gigantic gold piece as an offering of peace and prosperity. If you happen to know how to get to Sigil from here, we would be very grateful. However, we would be just as grateful to just be on our way. And yeah, here you go.
I think Simon had already taken off, like on all fours,
To the door.
Yeah,
to the Hall of Records in Sigil.
Yes, you had pew, shut down the thing. So Orium says, oh, wow, Ms. Duodrone, this sounds wonderful, and sort of takes it, and he's sort of underneath the weight of it, barely balancing himself.
It's like a novelty check, but fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Sarah, I love it.
Wait, so it's worth nothing?
No, it's a giant gold piece, so it is worth probably 1,000 gold pieces.
It's like, you can melt this down. It's gonna get well over your 750 asking price. If there's any wisdom that you can give us in return about any of the gods that have been getting killed, and there, as you probably heard, there was a real tragedy in the Midnight Desert. I don't know if you know anything about that, but anything that we might be able to use on our journey, it's much appreciated.
So you tell them that I don't think he knew that Seth had been killed, so you tell him that, and he says, oh, yes, that's horrible. We have heard things. Eoscar has been destroyed. Wim has been destroyed. The god of the Elithids has been destroyed. Someone out there is killing gods with Seth. It's just terrible. It's terrible.
What kind of creature would be strong enough to kill a god?
Only another god. you'd have to find a very powerful word of magic, a magical word lost to the ages that would be able to destroy a god. And I think only a god could. You what?
We know words.
You know the word to destroy a god?
Yes, it is diversion. Diversion. So Bart does his diversion. He plays his recorder and spins around, knocking things down, and then running after where Simon went.
Oh no. Well,
Wait, there's only 4 diversions. They've been paid off handsomely.
but do you know that, Simon? Like, did you hear that transaction? Or are you just in a?
I'm out the door.
So Simon's in the Hall
I
of
do know
Records
the words
already.
written down in my pocket, but I did not hear that exchange. I'm already in the Hall of Records at this point.
And I think Bard is in the Hall of Records. So now it's the 4 of you left. Orium goes to Havrin. We can retire. Our dreams can come true. And Havrin sort of looks to, I'm going to say to you, Bonk, and says, "Tell Simon I love him."
Love is love is love.
I was hoping someone would make that joke. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard. You said you were retiring to the Beastlands?
Yes, the Beastlands, because then Havrin can be happy.
All right. Well, maybe you
That's
and
not the Feywild, is it? Sorry.
No, the Feywild is a different place entirely. That's where fairies go. The Beastlands is where, animal humanoids and talking mammals tend to live.
Because we met Ban.
Oh, Pan's.
Pan.
Yes, Pan's less talented brother.
Yeah, so was he in the Feywilds or the Beastlands? Because
you met him on the Infinite Staircase.
Oh, but he said he was going somewhere. Oh, he was going to the Feywild.
Yeah, he was trying to go to the Feywild.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was trying to make sure they weren't different.
Oh,
well,
yes.
If we ever need you, we'll find you in the Beastlands.
Yeah, in the Beastlands.
Copy together, and you have a beautiful house.
Yes, come visit us. And Havrin says, and bring Simon.
Will do. Hall of Records?
Hall of Records.
Are we looking up Menzoberranzan? It sounds like I wrote it down and I'm like, this sounds like a pharmaceutical.
Menzoberranzan.
Do not take Menzoberranzan if you could be pregnant.
Ask your doctor today about Menzoberranzan.
You got
Menzoberranzan is right for you.
Are you over 55 and want to lie in a tub next to a lake?
That is
You're oddly attractive, also age-appropriate wife.
That is the best commercial. I love that they're in outdoor tubs.
What commercial is this?
I think it's a Viagra commercial, isn't it?
I think it was Cialis.
Or Cialis, yeah.
Cialis, yes. Okay, this does ring a bell. Okay.
They have his and hers tubs overlooking a lake outside.
Not the same tub, which is what you would assume the goal is.
No, there's no touching. There's no touching. You're just gonna sit there at full mast in a tub.
A very
Okay. So, Biran, are you just going with him on this?
I need to find out all that I can. So I'm along for the ride for the time being.
Do you feel like you are learning all that you can?
I'm trying my best.
All right. So you come into the Hall of Records. Inside the Hall of Records, it's a library with an almost infinite number of floors that connects to the Infinite Staircase. As soon as you walk in, there are bookshelves everywhere in 4 different rooms on each floor, and in the center there is a intelligent shade of the color blue.
Oh, this guy again. This person.
He's very intelligent.
Who's this?
Yeah.
I mean,
blue.
He's like the librarian here. He's pretty smart.
I'm gonna go up to the shade of blue and just show one of the potions
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Where can I learn more about this?"
Oh, those are the potions of the god Set. Yes. Look at Set under C, under E, under P.
Great. I go there.
What it says when you look that up, it says, a cold and calculating deity, Set always acts against the interests of the Egyptian pantheon. He is the brother to Osiris, and he challenged the authority of Osiris for the leadership of the gods and slew Osiris through trickery, and was then defeated by Horus Re, who cast him out. Now Set schemes against the Egyptian pantheon. Known to have dated and betrayed the goddess of thievery, Serket. His only ally is Tiamat, for both gods have found common cause in undermining the power of the other deities of the old empires. Despite his loathsome nature, Set takes good care of his followers and does not willingly betray or abandon his people, as he finds it practical to maintain their loyalty. Set can be quite gracious and charming when first encountered, but also makes no excuses for his cruelty or his evil actions. And then as you're reading it, sort of in pen appears, update. Set was murdered earlier this year.
So it's like a Wikipedia update as soon as someone dies.
Yes.
But can I filter to like potions?
Citation
like,
needed.
To like what happens if we take all the
Wait.
potions?
You got so much information, and you're like,
I don't care. I want to know what happens if I take all these potions now.
Okay, so so what you're gonna, I'll sort of go through this. Basically, what you find out is that Set is in Pelion, the third and deepest layer of Aboria, which is a fine chalk white-like dust, mostly uninhabited, containing the ruins of previous civilizations, including the Midnight Desert, better known as Anquagat, and that it takes 5 points of potion to get into Aboria. It takes 5 points of a stat. So you would find, located in the third layer of Aboria, the Midnight Desert exists in the nation of Pelion. It is a divine domain of the deity Set and his proxy Necrophtheptus, the Scorpion King. His followers, the minions of Set, have learned how to create stats with potions. If you take 2 potions of the same statistic, unintended side effects will occur.
So I take the shots of the other 2 colors I have that are not the same color.
Smart.
Same.
You take 1. Do you share this knowledge with Bonk?
Oh, yeah.
Is Bonk sort of over your shoulder watching?
Somebody's got to take 2 of the same. Come on.
I'll share it. It doesn't hurt me that they get stronger. I'm not trying to fight them anymore.
All right. So you take
I'll give
1.
I'll give my extra one to Bart.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna save my blue for if we see Talia again, but I'm going to take my yellow.
Oh man, yeah, Talia going to that concert.
So,
Really screwed him.
Simon, your wisdom, when you take it, goes up 5 points, and also your intelligence goes up 5 points as you take it. Zinc, you have not yet taken your white, correct?
Correct.
And Nyx, what were you going to take?
I'm taking my yellow. I don't know if it'll do anything because I think I'm beyond my max.
All right, you still have...
Oh, no, it moved me up to 27 on the thing, so I took my yellow.
Great. Yes, so you take the yellow. The yellow works. You still have 2 white, 1 blue, and 1 yellow left. Bonk, what do you do?
I'm taking the 2 ones that are the 2 other color ones that I haven't taken.
You have 1 yellow and that you'll take, and then you have 1 white. So
I thought I had taken 4 total though.
You took 2.
Yeah, I've taken 3. Yeah.
You took
The duplicate you gave me.
1 blue, 2 white, and 1 yellow, I believe.
So I'll take 1 white. So now I'll take 1 white and 1 yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
I still have a white left over.
That's correct. Exactly.
Oh.
That's right.
I'll trade that
Which
white
I give
for
to
one
which I
that's
give
not-
to Bonk. Which I give to
All
Bart. Excuse me.
I'll trade anybody this white for one that's not white or red.
I'm trying to think if Talia would get more use out of the blue or the what is it? What do you have?
Oh, God.
What's the other? Sorry, the white.
White dexterity. That's a
What?
good
I don't
one.
even know what their classes are anymore. Are they still a fighter?
Dexterity's useful to everybody.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think they need intelligence because I think they're a cleric and a fighter
I
now.
don't need intelligence either, though.
Yeah, so I'll hang on to that.
I just want to point out that Bonk actually had lost 10 charisma. So with the 1 blue, he is still at a -5 charisma. But it's not as bad as it was before.
Oh, I should have paid you the charisma. I was like, I'm OP in charisma now.
Improved to intensely dislikable.
Yes, exactly.
There's a certain point.
My farts aren't quite as loud anymore.
If you keep losing charisma, it's gonna circle back around. You know what I mean? I think that's gonna work for you. I think you should, if anything,
Eventually become a car. Eventually become like a train crash.
Circle back around.
Lose so much charisma, you become a car wreck, and no one can move away from
All
you.
right,
people
Bart.
will like you. Ironically, it'll hit a thing where you become a cult classic. You'll go from like a Monty Python, The Holy Grail, a Rocky Horror, where like it was so critically like derided in its initial moment.
Eventually, you become Manos, the Hands of Fate.
You become adored.
It's like Howard the Duck. So you're gonna.
How I love you, Diana.
Yes. Yes. It's never too late.
It's never too late for a time.
Bart, for a revival of Diana. Bart, are you taking?
Coming to London 2020.
Is it really?
December.
Yeah.
A one-night concert.
Here's the thing. Oh, I have points. I might try to go and see Diana.
Do it.
Bart, are you taking that white?
Oh no, not the white. I can't because I already have.
You can't do anything with the white. And you can't do anything with blue, right?
All right.
Blue's smart.
Blue's intelligence.
I'm gonna hold on to my white and I'll trade it for something more useful.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone is out except Bart has one white, Zinc has one white, Nyx has two white, one blue, one yellow.
I gave a white to Zinc.
Yeah,
and
but
so
you
I
had
one white and I used it. So now I only have a blue.
Okay, great. You have a blue and a yellow. One blue, one yellow. Okay, great.
And then I'm going to.
Oh, I used the yellow. Sorry, just now. I took it. So sorry.
I'm going to tell everyone the info that I just read about Sep. Be like, I don't know what this means, but thought it might be useful.
That kind of seems like a jerk. Do we really
it sounds
want
like
to avenge him?
There's one in every.
Well, I mean,
never
taking care of me. Frankly, I could have told you all of this. I could have told you all that information, but I'm glad you found out for your own.
Yeah, so
love this character.
That doesn't seem like a nice person. So
I wanted confirmation that Seth had died, so I'm glad that the Wikipedia entry has been
Did you update it? Wait, did this character in real time just go?
Are you looking for a new religion? Have you heard about Bashafism?
I've never heard about Bashafism. Tell me.
Have you heard the good word about Bashafism?
No, I have not.
Yeah, so Bashafism is the belief that I've bashed too many people and now I feel bad, so I don't bash anymore.
You know, I think that Seth could learn a thing or two about Bashafism.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll give you some literature. It's written in crayon. I don't have a high intelligence.
That's all right.
Something we could have fixed.
Hello, my name is Bart.
I'm sorry about your door that I just bashed through.
Well, there's
Hello.
Can I do a little bit of research on griffins?
Yes, you can do some research on griffins. There's also newspapers around, by the way, if you're interested in the latest news in Sigil.
I'll look at the newspaper.
You're gonna look at the news.
Yeah.
So I'll read a couple of headlines. One says something's murdered Menzoberranzan, the illithid power, and then there's a citizen response that says nothing can kill a power. Don't listen to idle rumors, fake news. And then another citizen response says the powers aren't dying. The dead ones are coming back to life. Truth is the weed killers are behind the whole thing. There's another article that says a small child was found sacrificed in a house on Shatterbone Street. The death appears to have occurred 2 nights ago. Neighboring residents heard screams and saw rats, but did nothing to get involved. Another article says Spurry Dirtwood reports that she was robbed of several priceless gems during the Herb Day parade. She reports, a search is underway for the criminals who set fire to the tomb of Kolker. A large half-orc with a guitar and a half-wolf man were seen fleeing the crime by the king's men. A search is underway for these two, and there are images of Bonk and Simon there.
Bonk no do bad.
Take that, because they might want it for their clippings pile. So I'm going to take that for my friends, because I'm an ally.
Wait, explain this to me. Did y'all do some crimes?
No,
not
we
y'all.
were,
Not y'all.
we were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and we were just caught and framed honestly framed.
Honestly framed?
Yes. No, we didn't do anything. I was trying. I was trying to disrupt the Herb Day parade, but I didn't do anything like that.
All right.
Right?
I'll believe you. I'll believe you.
You don't have to. You're a cleric. You have an insight of that's got to be amazing.
Right? I've got some. Like, you know what? Let's do it. Can I do like an insight?
Yeah,
check
do an insight check.
Let's do it.
I'm actually curious about your Simon's new charisma versus a standard cleric's insight. Is it good? Oh no.
No. 3 + 3.
6. You definitely believe that Simon is telling the truth.
Yeah, certainly.
You also read Spurry Dirtwood sells several Pizza Rat Enterprises stores to Dank Pharmaceuticals. She says, due to the loss of income from the theft at my fest hall and the lack of insurance in the city of Sigil, we've been forced to liquidate some property. Duke Chamo of Dank Enterprises says, this is a new day in Sigil and a clear indication that Pizza Rat Enterprises lost its focus. Here at Dank, we only provide the best recreational substances. There's
like, this is my home. These are my hometown newspapers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the only conclusion that I come to. But I don't know. I read these out to who is smarter than me. Definitely Zinc. I'm like, hey, Zinc, tell me if any of these sound important to you. And I read everything that you just said.
Well...
The kid! That's not like the one that we accidentally, on the way into the...
No, but
no, yes it is. Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Guys, I feel bad about that one. I don't feel bad about a lot of things.
So I may have been the one who opened that chest and took those things.
I mean, we all steal, right?
I'm surprised there's no news about the stolen cats.
There is news that a Rutterkin seems to be attacking pets in the hive. Several cats have gone missing from Alicia's petri.
Say anything in there about why they're only looking for Simon and Bonk? They don't say they're looking for like a duo drone who was flying out of that place.
They do not. No, it only says those two. It only says those two.
You weren't disguised, were you, Zinc, at the time? No. Okay.
Right? Because I was fighting those water mephits, and then anyone who would have known me.
Well, these are two separate events. There is one story about something was stolen from Shakira's Fest Hall, which is run by Spurry Dirtwood. And meanwhile, at the same time, the Tomb of Kolker was burned. While the Tomb of Kolker was burning down, Bonk and Simon were in the streets and met with some members of the King's Guard and then fled. Right. So what I think you get from the news is that these two have been conflated in the belief that those two who burned down the Tomb of Kolker are also the ones that stole from.
So I'm going to take this moment to immediately hide in plain sight on Zinkadinka. I'm just going to kind of piggyback and just hide in plain sight and just be like, get to Unbedo Town.
Get to Unbedo Town. Yeah, let's go. I want to see what's going on back in the old stomping grounds that we might have caused an ice age and killed everybody.
I think you would see that you would find that there is a portal to Unbedo Town behind Herb's First Stop. If you go to Herb's First Stop, there's a portal there to Unbedo Town.
Let's do it. Come on, guys. Back to
on my way. I turn to our new acquaintance. Can you? Sorry, what is your character's name again, Brian?
Baran.
Baran. Okay. So Baran, brought you to did you like grow up in this, go into set Pantheon or whatever?
I was a novice. My family had all worshipped Set throughout all of the generations of my family. I was brought up in the faith, and Set has given us prosperity and wealth, truly taking care of us over the years. So our allegiance is very strong.
Okay. So up until this, you've never had any conflict or anything?
None. No.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, listen, what we read about him, seems like a cool guy. Crocodile-headed, is that the right one? Am I I don't know what he looks like.
Some unusual methods Set uses to, but Set acts as a check on the powers of the Pantheon. So I think that Set serves a very important purpose, even though some from the outside may be a bit, wary of the methods.
Sounds like jazz, it's like it's loose, like you're just trying stuff and just go with it. Okay, I can get with that.
Truly, just as a contrarian, sort of the devil's advocate to the rest of the Pantheon.
Not like the other gods.
No, not like
the only one asking questions. He's just asking questions.
Yeah, he's just asking questions.
He's like the House of Representatives. Needed.
I mean, he might be a literal devil as well as the devil's advocate, but
Some would say.
Real quick before we take our break, how are you guys going to get through Sigil to Herb's first stop without being seen now that some people are looking for you?
Well, I'm
no idea.
I want to meet all my friends. I got to go back to probably the original Pizza Rat places there. The very original? I want to go get some pizza.
Yes. That's in a different direction, but you can certainly go there.
I mean, we need snacks, right?
Listen, we did half an episode of all of us in one place, honestly. It's about
well, we could all go together, get some pizza, and then go deal with the Drow.
If I shrink Bonk and put him in my duo drawer, can he breathe?
Yes.
Okay. Bonk, would you like to be shrunk and sit in the duo drawer?
Why not?
I mean, I appreciate the consent. That's good. That's important.
You're going to see a lot of stuff in there. This is like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when she puts him in her purse. There's just so much inside that thing. You're like, oh my god.
There's a lot of diamonds. Like, zinc is loaded.
There's a ton of
Is
jewels.
the duo drawer basically just like a built-in bag of holding?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Does it function differently from a bag of holding? Because I know one cannot.
No, it's not actually a bag of holding. It is in fact like a hollow mechanical inside, in which all of Zinc's belongings are kept.
Yeah.
But there's little air holes.
I feel like out of everyone, Zinc would trust Bonk to just not screw around in there and just hang out.
I do.
I'll put Nick's in there.
Just Bonk. Just so you're aware, in case this should ever come up about what you're gonna see inside this little duo drawer, I think I should just sort of let you know that you're gonna see that there is a ring of X-ray vision, that there is an instrument, a cittern. I think you would be very interested in. That there are several embers. That there is a goose in there that lays golden eggs.
Right.
That there is a mirror visor. There's another.
Are they proportionately shrunk down to? Are they proportionately shrunk down?
Yes,
or
I think they're all tiny. Yes.
Okay. It's like Night at the Museum with the Romans and the cowboys. They're all.
What you probably are most interested in is this pipes, sort of a sort of pan pipes, and this instrument that looks kind of like a cittern that looks kind of like a banjo kind of thing.
A banjo.
I don't think I ever take the X-ray ring off.
Oh, so that's on your okay. So he says like this. And the goose. And Simon, you're just holding on to Zinc's back, yes?
This is true, and hiding in plain sight, so I'm just like blending in.
Oh,
Maybe it looks like
you're
Zing
using
has
your
got,
high. It just looks like your sort of gray metal backpack.
Yeah, there's like maybe like a weird like growth that looks like it's coming off of Zink's back.
It's not a tumor.
Keith, do you actually go to Pizza Rat Enterprises, or do you make your way to the portal to
Well, I
Umberto?
go if I can convince everybody to go with me. Guys, free pizza. I invented this. Or I own this.
It's full of drugs.
No, it's not. It's pizza.
I go where Zink goes. Naturally.
I'm very untrusting of the pizza, frankly.
I'm gonna go where Zink goes, but I'm gonna turn into. You're gonna tell me what her name is, West. Shorty Dirkwood.
Spurry Dirtwood?
Spurry Dirkwood.
Spurry Dirtwood, yeah, Spurry. Yeah.
Dirkwood. I'm gonna turn into her. Just as we're walking around.
Okay, great. All right.
Yeah.
As you are walking around and going, I think you would. I'm going to say you make it without interaction. No one interacts with you as you get into the portal at Herb's first stop. When you go through, you're in Obedo Town. Okay, guys. So you make your way through Sigil and you come out into a cold, windswept Obedo Town. You step right out of the Adventurer's Hall. And as soon as you walk in, there is frost on the ground. A cold breeze blows through. And you would see there are statues of King Herb everywhere.
One little oil tear rolls down the thing's cheek.
Are there people around?
There are some people going about, yeah. So you're in front of Adventurers Hall. There's two statues of King Herb flanking either side. These are of Herb as you sort of know him, wielding his boomerang. But across, there is a bigger statue of King Herb fighting Apophis. But in this statue, Herb looks as if he is the size of Apophis, and he is sort of wrestling this snake, which is sort of Herb-sized.
Does it seem colder here?
Wait, is it a herb-sized Apophis or an Apophis-sized herb?
It's hard to tell.
I was gonna say, I was wondering if it's the thing like they do in medieval paintings where to make a saint look really big and ripped and powerful, they make the dragons they're fighting look dog-sized. So it's like very unimpressive looking ultimately, but they're like, oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
That is sort of definitely what I think you're sort of seeing, yeah.
The vibe is like, oh, what's this big worm? Okay.
There is sort of a dwarf walking by. You guys are all pretty cold too. I mean, none of you are wearing.
Being warmer here last time.
I've got fur.
Yes, Simon's okay. Yes, you would remember it being warmer, and if you look up in the sky, it seems that the sun is a sort of much smaller red sun. It is no longer the big brilliant yellow sun you remember growing up with.
Oh yeah, because like
Somebody should fix that.
Drow can't do sunlight, right? That's a thing I think I would. Is that a thing I would know, or is that a thing Kerri just knows?
I think you would know that Drow can't do sunlight, but you don't see any Drow around.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah. This is where my comedy career began.
I was trying to think of some clever joke about Boston to describe this climate, but I couldn't think of anything fast enough. So pretend I said something funny.
In Boston?
Yeah. Is there a Dunkin'?
Sacks.
Is there? Oh, there we go. Is there a Dunkin' nearby?
Yeah, Dunkin', eh? Well, boys.
Is this where's the dwarf seem like he's going?
He is heading north. There's a road that sort of curves around. He's sort of heading north on that road.
I'm gonna call out to him and say, "Excuse me, sir. We are just in town for a short while on a short little mission. We could use somewhere to stay while we're here, but also wanted to know if you happen to know where the Drow folk are living these days."
Welcome. Yeah, I like your look. You look just like the great hero Zinkadinka, who fought with the great Herb, who saved all of Gay and Bear.
I am Zinkadinka.
And he sort of hits you hard against the back and says, "That's good. That's clever on ya." He says, "Yeah. What is that, doggo?"
What would you say to Zinkadinka if they were here?
Oh, I'd say thank you so much for saving us and serving as Herb's sidekick and assistant as he battled the great dragon Apophis and saved our country and our whole nation.
You're welcome.
One of my claws on the back just kind of like digs in just a little bit.
Zink doesn't care because they're made of metal.
Yeah, they're made of metal. Like,
it's the thought that counts.
He says, "Oh well, I don't know nothing about no Drow. I haven't seen any. We do have some elves here. There's a lot of elves, you know. Queen Unisaur was herself an elf, and Herb helped ease all the racial tensions that were in Gay and Bear, and now elves and dwarves live happily with each other."
Where would we find some of these elves?
Oh, there's an elf that runs the Adventurers Hall right behind you.
All right. You think they'd have a room for us tonight, or?
Yeah, probably. There's not much people that come here. It's very wintry. They only come if they want the winter berries or the winter wine down at the vineyard.
Guys,
ooh,
I feel
winter
like
wine.
I think we should go in there because I think this is where our pilot started. We gotta go kill some skeletons. Does anybody remember that?
Thank you,
I
sir.
thought you like literally swore to yourself, I suppose, that you would never do that again. Like bashing
kill
thing.
Skeletons?
Yeah, I thought that was a thing that you swore off.
Oh, I mean, as a bashafist?
Yeah.
Well, look, we'll have to see what happens when I see the skeleton, right? Are skeletons people? I don't know.
That's very, there's definitely a type of religious philosophy there where it's like, yeah, when I see it, I'll vibe it out.
Yeah, exactly.
So are you making your way to Adventurers Hall?
Yeah, sounds.
All right. So
You got any coffee there?
Happy.
Ignore it. It's not worth it.
Come on, go Bruins, yeah? Yeah, go Bruins.
Did you put that on?
he did.
I haven't missed a game since 2011 when Bergeron beat the stupid Vancouver.
You make your way into Adventurers Hall. It looks unchanged. There are several different tables there. You can still see the booths where they used to give out quests, although there are no longer any gnomes working it. And you can still see the giant screen where they used to announce the quests, but it's empty. It's sort of midday, and there doesn't seem to be anyone in Adventurers Hall. As you're there, someone does sort of come around the corner, a tall female elf. And as she comes around, she says, "Oh, I wasn't expecting any customers. How can I help you?"
I want to eat and drink everything. I'm Bart. Remember me?
Yeah, I heard that.
You do
there's
look like Bart the Basher.
I am Bart the Basher.
No, that's impossible. Bart the Basher would have died 100 years ago.
I can't do math, but I'm here. I'm alive.
Well, would you like something to drink?
Yeah, everything.
Let's try that winter wine we've heard a lot about. Hi, how you doing? My name is Nix.
Hi, Nix. Yes, of course. It was Puff Lion's winter wine, made by Puff Lion himself. It has been passed down through the Puff Lion family for years and years and years.
Oh yeah, I remember Puff Lion.
This is a joke for a very specific age group, millennial, and no one else.
Yes, exactly.
I appreciate it though.
You know, they get it. What else would you like? She sort of pours 4 Puff Lions. It says we also have winter berries and not all of you are in cosplay like the herbs. Is there a convention in town or something that I'm missing?
No, I'm really Bart. Here, bring a vegetable. I'll prove it.
I'll take Bonk out of my drawer in the meantime and bring him back up to size.
she brings to you. She goes away and she brings out 4 goblets of puff lion wine, and she also brings out a nice frozen watermelon.
All right, guys, watch. If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from? Should I roll for damage?
No, the watermelon, because it's made of ice, it shatters. And in millions of pieces, he says, "Oh, it does. It's just like the stories that they tell in the mummer plays about when Bart the Basher and Zingadinka, the whole gang of them used to travel the land."
Well, we are think of us as that same group, and we will have a little bit of wine, and then we're actually looking for the Drow Queen. Is she still here?
Well, there's stories that they used to put up a long time ago. They used to put quests up on this board. Adventurers would come from all over to see what quests they could do and gold they could win. And one of those, they said that there was an ancient Drow kingdom buried underneath this town. But we don't have much call for that. Mostly people only come here if they want to taste the frozen fruit or the puff lion winter wine.
Well, I'll take some of those berries off your hands, but also that rumor is true.
And the place is called Menzoberranzan.
There you go.
Ask your cleric today about Menzoberranzan.
Ask your cleric today.
If you have priapism, your erection lasts more than 4 hours.
Why is none of you dressed like there was another great associate of King Herb that ran this very tavern once, named Magister Thalia.
R.I.P.
No, they're just back on the infinite staircase. They'll be here at some point.
Are they still a magister? They seem to
No,
have
I think they're just
said that time.
You might have broken that part of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bart tries to eat and drink as much as humanly or as guardianly possible.
So you're eating tons of frozen berries and drinking all of this winter wine. Roll a Constitution check for me.
Baby.
Yeah. Hold on. That would be a 23.
Ooh, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's going to your head, and you're getting drunk, but you feel good about it. She says, the only thing that I would say is perhaps the mines have been closed, but if you took a mine, went down the mine tracks over there, that would take you into the area underneath this town. And if those rumors are true, that's where they would be. But we haven't seen anything above ground here.
So you're saying we have to craft into a mine, like a mine craft?
Minecraft. It's a sandbox in there.
Put that joke in there for Gen Z to make up for the puff line.
Doesn't Zinc know all about the mines?
Zinc doesn't remember the mines, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're a gnome. Or R.I.P. you were.
You were once many years ago.
Nix does not know that, but I believe that you believe it, I guess.
Isn't that actually where we hunted skeletons?
Were you guys like level 1 when this happened?
This is a pilot.
That was so... Oh, I gotta go watch that. That sounds so cute.
It wasn't funny yet.
Was it even when we were recording? I don't even know if we were
Yeah, no, it's yeah, you can watch it. It's up. It's uploaded.
Sure.
I vaguely remember floating in a barrel, maybe?
Yes,
From this
that
very
happened.
winery?
You could be describing things in one of the Hobbit movies, and no one would know the difference.
It pretty much was. All right, so Bart drops his food and runs in full sprint to go kill skeletons.
Okay, so Bart runs out the front door and across the way.
Is there anything special? Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything special about this food before I take it like a roadie with me? I make a little winter sangria with the berries into the wine. But I want to investigate it first to make sure it's nothing.
It's so smart. Your ice is the fruit.
Yeah.
What you're going to realize is that this fruit will give you, will protect against the cold.
Work. Okay. Yeah, I drink that winter sangria, baby. And I eat some fruit. I love it here.
Okay.
I pour my wine into a bowl and on the ground and start like lapping it up.
What? What do you give Shadow? Do you give Shadow any? Do you like share a bowl?
Yeah.
Give
Shadow
Shadow
can have a little bit.
I mean, the joke's on you. It's toxic to dogs.
Yeah, they can't eat grapes. You can't give a dog wine. He's not real. I mean, he's an ethereal
Can't give alcohol
dog.
to dogs either.
Yeah. The grapes, the fruit is the least of Shadow's problems.
Shadow's tummy does start.
Bonk.
Uh-oh.
Shadows kind of starts dragging their butt on the ground. 2 legs down. Okay. You guys doing anything else here? Are you going to the mine, or are you going to explore on Town more?
Wait, we didn't get an answer about where not lol. Sorry, my brain keeps going lol. Where the goddess is exactly. Did they say?
They did not. I mean, this elf.
Oh, just fully in the mines. Okay, right.
Yeah, wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this where that wizard store is, or is that in Gay and Bear?
The elf says, well, there's no wizard store here, but now we do have 2 churches, a church to Corellian and a church to Moradin. One in memory of Queen Unisaur and the other in memory of King Herb.
Oh. I should
You can't get anything from that, can you, our new friend?
No, not that I know of.
You guys don't like share like notes or anything across gods? No, it's not like a shared custody situation.
Well, actually, I do have a lot of religious intelligence, so I'm going to do a check on that, see if I know anything.
You would have to choose to worship a new god. However, in a polytheistic society, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not quite like you're abandoning one god. You know there are many gods, so you could choose to worship another god and move your allegiance to either Moradin or to
Thank you next situation.
Yes, exactly.
One touch you patience, one touch you pain.
Is the Temple of Corellian on the way to the mines?
No, it is not.
Ugh. All right, Zinc has to stop at that temple real quick.
Yeah, I'll go. Listen, I'll go where Zinc goes. It's fun.
Bart is gonna find some skeletons early in that mine, so I don't think he's gonna get too far. He's gonna just bash some skeletons for 20 minutes, I'm sure.
So Bart, you're running to the mine, yeah?
Yeah, flying.
Okay, Bart. Bart flies to the mine over the war cemetery, where there are many sort of dead from the great battle that happened. You are going to move past Ambedo General Goods. You're going to go past Herb's horses, the dungeon survival classes, and you go across a bridge flanked by 2 statues of King Herb. And across the bridge, there is a Corellian church and a church of Moradin.
All right, I'm going to go into the Corellian church.
You go into the Corellian church, and inside the Corellian church, there is a very tall, handsome man, a male elf, with long hair, sort of in braids, and a sort of silver clasp in his hair. There's a couple of other people worshiping there. Sort of most of them have sort of very, very large ears. And there's someone with a hat that's sort of sparkling around worshing.
What they say about people with large ears.
They can hear really well.
Yeah. It's funny when me and people, neither of us really commit to a joke, but we both do
just like
same one. We're like, yeah.
It wasn't a great setup.
I think I'm going to go up to this elf and say in Elvish, like whatever the Corellian, like not chant, but whatever, like the
He says,
And
"Oh,
also with you,
Father,
but
Son,
of
Holy
Corellian.
Spirit, and God be with you, or whatever the greeting is.
Also with
whatever
you.
the Corellian version of that is.
he looks to you and he says, yes. Are you a follower of Corellian?"
Yes, Corellian has saved me and my companions several times with prayers to them. I didn't realize there was a temple here, so...
There wasn't. There didn't used to be. There was a shrine to Corellian, because as you know, she is a goddess of nature. But Corellian, it is said that when Dnd Campaign fought in the Great War destroying Apophis, that she held a book of Corellian in her gnomish hands. And then we erected the shrine. Now Corellian is worshipped all over Gay and Bear, thanks to those actions.
I'm gonna like look up at one of the Corellian statues and be like, and I'm gonna telepathically say to this elf, I am that one Zinkadinka, and I am here to continue to spread Corellian's good word. We are on a quest to find who has been killing gods. It is very important that Corellian be protected. We do not want her to suffer the same fate.
The elf looks at you and said, "Oh, you poor thing. Zink was a gnome, not a duodron."
Oh.
So Zink, you know how Zink maybe changed their alignment a few times and visited the great city of Mechanus, mouthed off to the king. She wrote a song about it, in fact, and was turned into a duodrone, but still has the ability to disguise self as one Zinkadinka, but has embraced their duodroneness, because that is what Corellian teaches us, that in nature we must be with nature, we must grow and change as the trees and the flowers, and from the earth we come and then we go. So we have laid down Zink's gnomish figure and embraced this new body that is still holding the spirit of Corellian.
Roll a religion check. Is everyone in the church? Or is everyone there? Are you there, Bonk?
Yeah.
Bonk just follow.
Are you there,
I'm just
Simon?
sitting outside of the door, like curled up with shadows, trying to like
On the ground. Susan's stomach. He's 20?
30-20, yeah.
Okay. A large rodent crawls out from around the statue of Corellian, and the elf says, "It is the capybara of Corellian!" And it comes up to you and nuzzles you, and you're gonna have advantage for the next 24 hours.
Work.
Oh.
Yes, Sarah.
He says, "You are blessed indeed. I heard your story. You should know that Mechanus, that Primus, the god of Mechanus, has been killed."
Not Optimus Primus. No,
Optimus Primus
Not
has
funny.
been killed.
I mean, at this point, he's Pessimist
Too
Primus.
soon.
Do you know who killed him?
No, but someone is killing gods, and they have destroyed Primus.
Huh.
Not good.
I'm gonna turn to somebody to. I think Sarah's. Zink is occupied. But then the only other person I could ask is Bart. Unfortunately, no. Are you gone?
Bart's in the mine.
Never mind. I will turn to Zink. I have heard. Sorry, like West. I've heard about the call, right?
Yes.
Incidentally. Okay. Is there a chance that the gods are like calling each other? Is that a thing they would do, holy people in this party? Like, is there a chance they're all getting each other?
They
Well,
often fight, but I've never seen them go at each other in this way.
Not a free for all sort of situation.
I don't suspect.
Huh. Okay. I don't know. I was just floating. I don't know.
Is there anyone in town who has specialty knowledge about the god wars between gods or wars against gods?
No, there's no one in town that would know that. There's me and there's a dwarven priest of Mordadin, but we are the only two religious leaders in town.
Do you guys get along?
Yes, we do now. We are married like the beautiful marriage between King Herb and Queen Unisaur. Long may their love reign.
That's a beautiful love story.
It was beautiful.
They tell it to children. They made it to an animated thing.
Yes, about how Herb found her love, and together they saved the kingdom hand in hand.
Oh, I love it. So many good songs.
I'm going to scritch the capybara of Corellian behind the ear and telepathically thank it for its cuteness that has wrought upon me blessings, and I'm gonna say, all right, well, we probably should go to the mines and talk to anything we should know about the Drow Queen.
Or the mines, are they like safe? Are they like well lit and like?
No one's been in those mines for a very long time.
I mean, the Zinc knew their way around the mines because that's where the gnomes were during
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anything to know about the Drow?
I don't know. We haven't seen any Drow. We've heard of them, and there are ancient stories that go back way to the founding of Gayenbear. There are stories that the elves sent a party to meet with the gnomes when the elves were living on Proserpina, the moon, and that the party was never heard from again. Some believe that the dwarves hid them in caves and that they formed their own secret society. But those are ancient myths.
All right, good to know. Thank you for the lovely warm welcome. And I say the blessing of Corellian again. And then I say, let's go explore these mines, shall we?
As you say, it sort of flowers vine up and bloom all around, all blue flowers. You come to find Bart pretty unhappy because he's seen no skeletons as he's been searching. He is.
Where are the skeletons?
In the.
I want to bash more.
The mines, as you walk into the mines, you walk down the minecart. It's very dark. There is no light at all in there. In fact, the only one who can see is Simon.
Oh no. Simon's mercy.
Don't we have dark vision?
Everyone, I think I like attach a lead to my collar and just hand it to everyone.
You still need some light for dark vision. You can see in dim light, but Simon can see in. Simon can know everything that's going on because
I have a
Simon has
hooded
blind
lantern.
vision.
I can the adventure. We have like adventuring gear.
Yeah.
A candle. So can I just?
You can. All right.
Mage hand. Can I send a mage hand out in front of us?
You can. You're gonna come. I'm gonna say Zinc knows. You go down a bunch of ruins. You go down a staircase, and you come around to a large, deep pool of water. There's about a 5-foot entrance, and the pool is about 25 feet wide and about 40 feet in length, and it looks like it's very deep, and you are all standing at the edge of it.
Maybe the skeletons are in the water.
I mean, they'd probably be corpses, but perhaps.
Go find out.
Okay. How long can Bart hold his breath?
Roll a Constitution check.
All right, let's find out.
Is it a D20 or like
Oh! Natural 20 again, legit.
Okay.
So that's a 28.
20 minutes?
I'm going to say that you can hold your breath then for 10 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Hell with it. Bart dives in.
Bart dives in and swims away. Next.
Now Bart out of way.
So he doesn't like come
No,
up for
Bart.
air and tell us anything that we see?
Well, I don't know what I see yet.
He does not come up for air. If you were able to get through, would you come up and tell them?
Well, it depends on what I see. I mean, no, I would bracelet it. I would.
Well, you're not going to see
Under-
anything
You
because
can't
wherever you
breathe
go is going to be
underwater.
total dark. Yeah, you can't. You can hold your breath.
Like a funnel that goes down and like into this cavern. Is that the same thing?
There is you can't. It's very dim. There's almost no light except for the light coming from Nyx's hooded lantern.
Okay.
Oh wait, Bart comes back up. Is that Plan B? Chariot of the Phoenix. Let's go.
No. No.
It'll give us light. It'll keep us warm. Let's go.
It may ignite a lot.
Water.
I mean, like, we don't know what else is in this cave, right? Because it's the mines. There's, like, what, gases? I don't know science. Kerri, this is a combination of Kerri and Nyx not knowing a lot about
The only
science.
gases we have to worry about are bonk. And
Well,
the
I was gonna
dog
say
who
Simon's
drank white
dog.
grapes.
Shadow right now. Yeah, I mean, okay, does anyone have any
Let's ride the chariot.
Can
ideas?
zinc?
Like,
Oh, no,
I've
zinc
got this
sinks, right?
destroy water, like, spell, but I don't think
You
that
can
I
destroy
like,
water in a 5-foot
in a
like
very
square.
small radius, very small amount of water in a very small radius.
Heart it, like, but only 5 feet
Just
at
a
a
little
time.
It's
Just a
like
little
you've got
divot.
like a coffee mug. You're pouring it out.
Zinc will sink in water, but I could also like build like a little thing to keep air around my face.
Think we'll
Because
see.
I might just hop into that duo drawer if, you know,
think it's-
consent is granted.
Can we infuse items? How long does it take to infuse an item? Oh, it takes a long rest. Just kidding. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
it takes like 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we could all go into the duo drawer.
But I mean, again, they can't go in water. So it's a moot.
I mean, I
Well,
can.
they can't swim.
They can't swim.
Well, we're trying to get to the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Is there any other thing we can do? There's only this water.
There's only this
Thank-
water.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we
I
can.
also have a cloak of the manta ray.
Oh.
What does that do?
That lets them swim and breathe underwater.
Work. Oh, so are we all?
there it is.
Submarine zinc.
Like the one that Herb had.
Probably literally the one Herb had.
Yeah.
Probably Herb have.
Taken from their corpse.
Always looting corpses.
If I put them in my duo drawer and use the cloak of the manta ray, will that work?
You're gonna miniaturize them all. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes.
How many times can you do that shrink spell?
That's a very fair question.
No, totally, it's fair.
Did I ever get unshrunk even?
Yes, when we were in the
You did.
But great.
I
I
have
figured as much, but
I have 3 slots. I've used 1.
Right. So you could reduce 2 people.
What does my chariot do in the water?
You want to try it?
Hell yeah.
So when you throw I'm going to say you just sort of put it by the side. It definitely does sink. It doesn't float at all. It's a very heavy chariot, and it is constantly giving out fire, but it is also constantly being doused. So it is like a sort of glowing red, as if you dropped magma, a rock of lava into fire.
But it still goes, right? It goes faster than I can swim.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Chariot.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Magma chariot.
That's great.
Myself, so if Zinc can only take a couple people,
Mm-hmm.
like the rules of being a changeling, it doesn't change my stats, but like if I turned into like a trident or something where I would have gills,
You could give yourself gills as a changeling.
work. Okay, I'm fine. I turn into Lemon Shark. I'm
Oh.
turned into a lemon shark, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go.
Lemon shark.
You jump in. You go down. Bart is flying down on the chariot. Zinc, who are you reducing?
Can I do them in like a group, or does it only one at a time?
I think you can do 2 in a group. Let's say.
Okay, so
it's like 2 seconds.
So everyone.
Well,
But-
okay, but there's 3 people left.
No. So I have 2 more slots. So if I can get 2 at a time,
Oh no, each one is on one person.
each one's on one person. Who can dogs swim? Can you swim?
Yeah,
Wolfman?
they can only dog paddle.
I can like
I can't go
swim around
underwater.
the surface of this lake.
What about you, new friend? How are you in the water?
I'm not good. I distinctly struggle to swim and stay afloat in treacherous currents and
There's
waves
room
and
on the
such.
chariot, guys. There's plenty of
I
room
just
in the
cannot-
chariot.
But I cannot breathe underwater, Bart. I cannot breathe underwater.
Neither can I. I'm just
Why,
holding it.
why don't you roll a Constitution check, B-Rod?
You know what? Let's do that. Let's see how long I can breathe underwater. Wait, sorry. Trouble finding my stats here. All right. Right. Everything is covering up my screen. One sec. 3. This is a horrible.
What'd you get?
3.
You can hold your breath for 2 minutes.
Oh, excellent. How quickly is the chariot descending?
So you're gonna jump in it with Bart?
Yeah, come on.
Do I have much of a choice?
Okay, all
You
right.
always have a choice.
You
That'd be a
jump in
good
it with
choice.
Bart.
I jump into the chariot, holding my little lungs full of tiny bit of
Nobody gets on the chariot by choice, guys.
It goes down. Zinc goes down. You're swimming. It takes.
Wait, but what about
3.
Shadow?
Oh, you've been. Oh, what about Shadow?
Is Shadow like a corporeal dog, or is it like
Yes, no, it's a real dog.
Oh, it's been a real dog.
It's not
Up
his
at the top of the lake.
Real
like,
dog the whole
wandering.
time.
His spirit animal.
Should stand guard. Shadow should stand guard.
All
I
right.
can, I can leave a tiny servant with Shadow. If
Come
we-
on the chariot, Shadow. You can stick
Shadow
your head
really
out the
does not
window.
want to get on the chariot.
Wait, can I roll for nature? See if I can like find the best way to maneuver quickly and with breath through this water.
So you're gonna let Shadow be shrunk instead.
If I roll good on this nature, then maybe yeah.
Come on the chariot.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, roll for nature. See what happens on that, Simon. 13.
Ooh, no, I got a 16.
You. I think the only thing that you think you could possibly do is to try to take Zinc's cloak of the manta ray.
Oh, but I think she needs it, right?
Yeah.
I think you would know that a duodrone does not breathe.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I mean, I would just sink.
Oh, yeah, but the cloak of manta ray gives Zinc the power to like maneuver down
To
there.
swim, right. So otherwise Zinc would just walk.
Oh,
Taking
on
off
the
on the chariot.
chariot.
Up on the chariot,
Hello.
Zink.
Oh yeah, go on the
Aboard.
Oh,
chariot.
I'm not getting on this chariot.
Get on the chariot.
Fine.
I let Simon use the cloak.
All right. So
gonna
you
get
put
that.
the others in your
You're
duo
never gonna
drawer.
get that.
I'm gonna say we moved the cloak of the manta ray to Simon.
Simon goes in the duo drawer. Or not Simon. It's not Simon. Not Simon. Shadow.
I was like, hold on. All right. Shadow goes in the duo drawer. Simon gets cloak of the manta ray, and you go down. I'm going to say they are airtight sealed, so they have oxygen. It does take 3 minutes to get to the bottom, so B-Ron, by the time you get to the bottom, is unconscious and drowned.
Ooh,
Wait. Okay.
that's not great. That's not great. Can anyone help me?
Yeah.
It's
I
not
can
great.
I can
Can I
cure
do so quickly?
wounds. I can
What's at
cure
the
wounds
bottom?
on you, which will pop you up, right? But you're drowned? Oh,
Are
because
we
water's
still
going into your
underwater?
body.
No. So when you come out at the bottom, you come out in a pool of water, and there is a very long tunnel in front of you, like a 500-foot tunnel in front of you, and then branching off into 3 different directions.
So it's like a land tunnel.
A land tunnel, yeah. So it's sort of it comes you go all the way down, and then you come up in a little pool of water.
Okay. So I'm
You
gonna
did
grab.
it. Sorry,
I-
dead guy.
I'm gonna
I-
cure wounds. No. I'm gonna cure wounds on you. And give you 1d8. When I learn what a d8 looks like, it's over for all of you. Okay.
also-
7 plus 6, so you get 13 points of healing back, which is not a lot, but you are alive. And I slap your back. I'm like, walk it off.
Water erupts from my mouth.
Ugh.
You'd assume that you'd stepped outside into a dark night, even though you were underground. The cavern you're in must be many miles across, for the side walls they go up to a distant gray blur. It's difficult to tell, for the light here is dim, just a faint pale lavender glow from some phosphorescent fungi. The ceiling of the cavern must be thousands of feet high, and is riddled with strange glowing mineral deposits that shine like stars. In the far distance, the sounds of battle ring through the cavern.
Skeletons?
This maybe
God
Doesn't sound good.
I would assume a god fight.
this anywhere where Zinc would have been? No. Probably
No.
not. Right.
No.
How many tunnel?
There's a tunnel that goes about 500 feet ahead. You walk down, and then it branches 3 directions.
Or take the chariot?
Zinc
Yeah,
will-
take the chariot.
Zinc
Well,
will-
we've made an entrance. Let's lean into it.
Flaming chariot. I love it. I love it.
So as you take this chariot, it does illuminate everything around you. As you go forward, you see that in front of you there is a huge black tower. There's also the path that curves away to the left, and there is another path that sort of curves away to the right. Over to the right, you see a strange caravan with sort of a walking castle on it. In front of you is a black tower. The path to the left, you cannot tell what it is.
I don't know why we're here, so somebody tell me which way to go.
So we're looking for the Drow Queen, who might have information about who's killing gods.
Do we
Okay.
hear any sounds coming from this direction?
Yes,
Or any-
beyond, coming to the right of you, you hear sort of calliope sounding, and in front of you, beyond the tower, you can hear the sounds of battle taking place.
Do we want to go to battle? The
Yeah.
Calliope
Can
sounds
Can we
creepy as
climb the
hell.
tower to see what's
Fighting
going on?
time.
Towards the tower?
You want to go in the tower?
I don't know. If we climb the tower, we can see what's going on with the battle beyond the tower.
That's a good point. There also
Hmm.
might be things in the tower. It
Certainly.
can be good or bad.
All
Certainly. But we're here to find out. We're here to find out some stuff. So
How confident do you feel with your 13 hit points, my friend?
I'm not feeling very confident, but I don't think that I'm long for this world anyway.
That-
So.
Can the chariot fly up the tower?
It cannot,
Can it?
but it can get to the tower.
All right. Well, then I'll just fly up and look at the top of the tower.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, you're gonna fly. Okay. The chariot comes around as soon as you come into the area of the tower. You're gonna see that on top of it there are 3 Illithid mind flayers, and the mind flayers,
Fun.
as soon as you walk in, they say, "Declare your allegiance. Are you with the House of Tormtor or the House of Kilsec?"
Actually, it's
Yes.
Bart. and they're mind flayers. We're fine. This is the best person this could have happened to.
You can't flay me. I don't remember either
not
one
there.
of those names. So the second one?
The House of Kilsek?
Sure.
You support the House of Kilsek?
Why not?
You may pass.
I did it.
Wait, do you convey this do you convey this to us at all, or no?
Yeah. Everybody, all my buddies here, we're with Kilsack.
Go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Kilset.
Sure.
We love Kilsack.
They've taken the city of Menzoberranzan. Go, support the battle. Fight for Kilsek in the Civil War.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, Kilsack.
Kill Sack.
Okay.
That's incredible. This is a bar glory moment. I love it.
You move around the tower. There seem to be several guards with arrows trained on you, and the four mind flayers above it in your flaming chariot, which continues forward. As it continues forward, there is three roads. One which branches to the left, one that goes forward, and one which branches to the right.
Are the mind flayers still there?
The mind flayers are sort of behind you, yeah.
Oh. Which we could just ask them which way to the battle, right? Because they want us to go there.
Yeah.
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 Is that where the queen is, though?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Excuse me. The battle is...
The battle is in front of the noble gate. It is at the noble gate of the city of
Oh,
Menzoberranzan.
but that's where we have to go anyway. We're trying to go to Menzoberranzan.
All right.
That's perfect.
We're gonna go kill and/or rescue the queen, depending on which one we're supposed to be doing.
All right, you go around. You go center. As you get to the city of Menzoberranzan, there is a huge 30-foot wall in front of it, and there is a gate with several Drow soldiers and some bugbears standing guard.
Are you with the killed Ballsack or whatever it was, or with the other ones?
We are with Kilsek, of course. If you are here with
us.
The battle is waging right now at the noble gate.
All right, let us through. Let us through. Yeah, we're gonna go bash the bad guys, whose name I forgot.
The Tormtor Alliance.
Yeah. I hate those guys.
You're here to fight on behalf of Kilsek against the Tormtor Alliance.
Yeah, Tormtor, what are they good
100%.
for?
Move immediately.
Aha!
As you cross beyond the gate, the first thing you're going to see is, for the first time, your eyes fall upon the city of Menzoberranzan. Through the gate, it is a beautiful sight. It is a city that is illuminated with towers, streets, a jumble of mess. In the dim sort of phosphorescent fungi, it feels as if you are in a town with maybe 30 to 40,000 souls living inside this place. It's confusing to get around. You've made through the gate. There's lots of strange roads and towers and bridges and everything to get around, and there's tons of people there. I mean, you see bugbears, troglodytes, but also beggars, thieves, cross traders, Drow. You're seeing elves. You're seeing some Smurf Neblin. You're seeing some Dwergar. All over.
Skeletons?
You don't see skeletons. As you continue towards the main gate, on the other side of town, you're going to come into one side of what seems to be a huge battle. It feels like there is a civil war that is raging, and right outside, there are lizard men fighting, there are bugbears, there are Githyanki, there are mind flayers, there are Drow everywhere. This is a huge battle. And you guys come up. I'm going to say you're right in front of the gate itself, and seeing this battle happening. What do you do?
Do we need to go through the gate? We need to find out where the queen is.
Mm-hmm.
Where our Drow queen is.
She's probably hiding somewhere.
I'm gonna Did we pass? We passed some. We didn't pass any Drow at the gates previously, right? The previous entry points.
There were over the city, but it seemed to be mostly sort of citizens, not people involved in the war itself.
Did I see anyone particularly like well dressed, like Drow who are particularly, I don't know, in like a expensive business suit? Like... No,
you didn't.
Okay. Business Drow.
There is someone well dressed right now, for sure. This person, is comes up to you now and says to you, "Are you here for the fight? Quick, I need you to go through and help support our resources, support the mind flayers who are fighting on our side. If you see any Githyanki, if you see any of the House of Tormtor or Heverhate or Alaval, make sure you kill them immediately."
Of course.
Well,
where is the queen? We need to kill.
We have an urgent message. I was like, we have an urgent message.
We were sent to protect and guard
for the queen.
Which queen are you? You're the queen. Which queen? The queen of our side, or the queen of their side?
Your side.
One of the Drow.
The Drow.
We're
side.
all Drow. As he's saying this, the sound of metal clashing upon metal and the cries of combat are broken by exploding fireballs or rumbling of some other sorcery. From above you, dark elven archers, Drow, are firing volley after volley of crossbow bolts down at the advancing enemy. Still more warriors repel attackers that are trying to scale the wall or magically fly or levitate over it. There are ghouls and other undead coming over the wall, tearing at living flesh. And there's even a pack of sort of chasmi flying overhead, and they drop a handful of bar Igura right next to you. And these apish fiends have little regard for life. And he's saying, this is a civil war, a Drow civil war.
Oh no!
Which one's the one we're looking for?
Her
Do we have a
name is
name?
Kiara and Sally.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
Where's Kiara and Sally?
The goddess Kiara Ansali?
Yeah.
I don't have time to answer your questions. You need to get out there and fight. We have
an urgent message. We have an urgent.
It'll make us win the war.
What do you?
Persuasion or deception?
It will make us
deception.
win. All right, roll for persuasion.
Me?
Whoever wants.
Well,
okay.
yeah.
Can someone or
yeah,
someone?
Bart too. Bart has very good persuasion.
That's a 10 on a die plus 18 persuasion, so a 28.
That is a 25 from Bart.
Okay. I'm gonna say who you're fighting with. He says, Kiara Ansali. That's why this whole thing started.
Of course.
Kiara Ansali was the favored of Verdath of the House of Tormtor.
Of course, yeah. Somebody writing this down.
And Verdath helped Kiara Ansali in the great battle against Orcus. When Orcus died, she asked Verdath to hide the wand of Orcus, the staff that gave him all the power that he used to kill lots of gods. She had her consort Erahe hide it, and then Kiara Ansali drowned Erahe in the river Styx, so he would never be able to tell anyone where he hid it. However, Verdath resurrected him. And Kiara Ansali was so upset about this that Kiara Ansali told the House of Kilsek that they should rise up against Tormtor. And now we are engaged in this great civil war. And you are fighting on the House of Kilsek side.
Where's the guy who was in the river?
He's fighting on the House of Tormtor side, on the other side of this battle with Verdath.
What does he look like?
They're riding nightmare steeds. They're controlling the battle by riding on nightmare steeds at the edge. If you see them, you must murder them.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Let's go murder him. Ha ha!
Can I, when he's talking about the guy who bathed in the river or was in the river Styx, can I, see what he looks like in his mind?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. So Zinc is going to go invisible.
And
fly around the battle until they see this guy.
Flying above it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right.
Bart too.
Bart,
Except the invisible
but,
part.
but not invisible. Okay, I need you guys to roll
but
initiative.
quad-barding.
I need you
Quad
guys to
barding,
roll
100%.
initiative.
Or invisible
Oh,
claws.
no. Can I ask one ancillary question?
Yep,
The
of
river
course.
Styx, or I guess two.
Yes.
Is it close to here? And two, what does it do?
The River
Out of-
Styx is not close to here. It is in one of the layers of hell, where Simon probably knows very well. It's actually in Gehenna, where Simon was recently, and it erases your memories.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's not a thing we want to. Oh, but with the flower. With the. I can't talk to Zinc if they aren't immediately near me, but I will think about
They're
that.
flying. They're A,
when I see them
invisible,
next.
and B, flying above you.
Well, Zinc's plan. That's what Zinc's doing. So Zinc is flying around to find this guy, and is gonna grab him and
Force feed him a flower.
Okay, what's your roll?
Like you
What's your
do.
initiative?
Me?
4 for Bart.
Me too.
4 for Zink.
Nice. We're dead.
I got 20.
23.
Ooh,
Oh, the
23
useless
for
ones
Bonk.
went really fast.
20 for Simon. What'd you get, Nix?
11.
And what'd you get, B-Ron?
Six.
All right. So you guys are all running into this battle. You're running into the Zabor. As you run in, there is the attackers that you're going to see are mostly Drow warriors of both sexes, organized into segregated units. Bugbears and troglodytes also form some powerful supporting phalanxes to either side. Ladders and grappling ropes are carrying the assailants into battle at the top of the wall. And there is... You see one Drow trying to hold off a score of warriors until she's brought down in a flurry of strokes and turns to mist. Attackers flying on the backs of sphinxes by means of magic are trying to gain the other side. When you're up there, you're going to see all these sphinxes flying around, Zink and Bart. It looks as though this has been raging for a long time. All right. Bonk, you're going to have the first move as you make your way into this battle. What you going to do, Bonk?
Bonk panic.
There are 2 lizard men on either side of you. There seems to be an owl bear fighting a bugbear and 3 Drow warriors. Do you just curl up in a ball?
This is another Saturday night in Brooklyn.
Bonk will flailingly spin around with his short sword in hand, hoping he might actually hit someone while trying to run away.
Aren't you a 12th level barbarian?
Yeah.
Yes, but he's not very good at it.
Which way are you which way are you trying to run away from?
I don't know. I'll just attack the guy on my left.
On your left? All right. The lizardman.
Yes, attack the lizard man.
Okay, go
With
ahead,
my-
roll to hit. What do you get?
Now, 1 second. $26.
26 gets through. How much damage do you do?
$5 piercing.
All right, you do 5 piercing. Meanwhile, there are 3 of those lizardmen turn and sort of come onto you, and also one of the warriors. And you hear someone say behind you, "They were on our side!" And so, what is your armor class right now, Bonk?
18. But also, did I ever get a long rest at any point? 'Cause I only have 37 hit points.
Well, I would say you should, when you went back into your body from the previous thing, I think we all got a long rest.
Oh, you're right. When you went back into your body, you got a long breath. Yes.
Okay, so hold on. Let me just replenish my hit points.
Hilarious.
I was going to say, because you went up 2 levels, so theoretically a long rest happened.
Okay. So my armor class is 18.
Okay. Well, this is good because 2 of those lizard folk get through, and they're gonna do 10 points of damage each. So you're taking 20 points of damage from them, and then the Drow elite warrior also. Let's see. They roll a 15, and to hit they have a +7, so they also get through, and they are doing 7 damage plus roll a Constitution save against poison.
20.
Okay, you're able to resist. You're gonna take 3 poison damage, but you are not poisoned. You're able to resist.
So a total of 10 damage from the Drow warrior.
A total of 10 damage from the Drow warrior. Yeah, exactly. So I think that's 30 damage total.
Yeah.
So Simon, you're next. You're running through. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to find a area of high ground.
Yes.
It looks like I can't like go to like on the top of the like structure that I'm by, right?
No, you can't. There is you could try to dash to an area. There are 2 areas of high grounds within dashing, but you're moving past a lot of people that are going to get opportunity attacks. One is 45 feet away and one is 35 feet away.
I think I'm gonna like go to the 35-foot
Mm-hmm.
one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't want to pass by all those people if they're going to get opportunity attacks on me, so I'm going to find the first person in my way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still next to the guy that's like telling us who's who.
No, you're now he's sort of pushed you out the main gate. So he's now behind you.
Oh gosh. I'm just gonna like I'm gonna yell. Like wait, what's the name of the side that we're fighting for?
You Killsec.
I'm gonna look at this first person to the right there. And say, for Killsec?
And he says, "Go Killsec!"
Great. So I'm gonna move past him.
Yes.
And the next person I'm gonna say, for Killsec?
There's a lizard that says for Killsec, but there's a drow on the other side that says for Tormtor.
But does that drow look like he's kind of engaged with this other person?
Well, you're coming sort of right between them in the fight.
Oh. Okay, well then I will take my oath bow.
Mm-hmm.
And just aim it at this guy on the other side and...
Okay, go ahead with it to hit.
I imagine he's probably already a little beat up from the...
He is. He definitely is. He definitely is.
So to hit... That's 26.
That gets through.
Right. And then it's...
Did you swear the oath against him?
I did.
Okay.
Wait, yes. Sorry, what is it? It's swift death to my enemies.
That means it's a 1d8 plus 7. Yes.
1d8 plus 7 and plus 3d6.
Oh my gosh. All right.
7, 8, 9 plus 3, that's 12. 1, 13. Plus 6, so 19.
Oh my gosh. He explodes into red mist.
Work.
As you get through.
And at the end of my turn, can I just look to the next person and say, for Kilnor?
He says yes, for Killsec.
For Kill, that's it.
Nyx.
It's even funnier that you say the wrong thing.
You've been pushed out now. What are you doing, Nyx?
Okay. So who among the people that are in my immediate sort of vicinity has the sickest looking weapon?
Well, the one of the lizard men has a spear, one of the drow has a sword, and the lizard man across has sort of a stone axe. But right next to you, there is a drow wizard that seems to have a staff of some sort.
You know what? I'll figure out how to work with that later. So here's the thing I'm going to do. The wizard has not attacked anyone yet, to my knowledge, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I would like to, and let me see how close the wizard is to me.
Right next to you, within 5 feet.
Oh, within 5 feet? Cool.
Yeah.
They're famously very squishy wizards, which love that for me. How much damage? You know what?
And they do all look like they are at half health. I mean, they're all in the middle of this war.
That's fair. I'm going to... I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to use my new artificer power. I kind of like the Miles Morales Spider-Man. I put a little hand thing, a little fingerless glove thing on, and I tap it in the middle, and then I'm going to cast Lightning Lure as my new cantrip and kind of lasso this wizard. I create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of my choice I can see within 15 feet. He must succeed on a strength saving throw of 19 or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards me and take a 1d8 lightning damage.
He has a -2 to strength, so he cannot succeed on that.
Amazing. So he's going to take 3d8.
Okay,
Go
ahead.
That really quickly.
He gonna be hit.
I hope so. Man, I hope this is a d8, right? Yeah. Okay, 1. Okay, so wait, that's 3 plus. That was 7 or 1. 3 plus 1, so 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 5. Gross. Okay, so 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Is he bound through this? Is it like the lasso of truth?
No, so he's pulled towards. So he's pulled within 5 feet of me, and then he will take. Does he take an additional saving throw or be pulled up 10 feet? Take 1d8. No. So he's already taken all the damage he's going to take. So he's pulled even closer to me. I'm trying to see if he hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. If my assassinate ability kicks in. Let me see. It says you have advantage on attack roll. Well, I didn't really attack. I would have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. Any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Yes. You were just thrown out, so he's going to be surprised by this.
Okay, so a critical hit would be, is that double damage?
Double damage, yeah.
Oh, I forget what I said.
You had 5, so it would be 10.
So 10, so it'd be 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me see if I can do. I don't think I can do. Wait, do I get a uncanny or sorry
a sneak attack?
Sneak attack on that?
I'm gonna say.
It's a finesse or range.
Yeah,
so no.
yeah. You're not gonna be able to do that exactly.
Okay, so it did double damage on him. My bonus action. So that was my action.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action is worth disengaging. He's right there. Bonus action. Sorry, I can't see which person
dash.
I am.
You're right here. This is you here.
Yeah.
See you here. This is
you.
There
I am.
And
okay,
this,
okay.
yeah, and basically the person right next to you is the wizard. Right between you and Simon.
There's nothing I can hide behind, is there?
There's some bushes over here. Some bushes over here you could run into.
I'm gonna bonus action hide.
So so you sort of jump into the bushes right after this, and
I electrocute him. Can I say I did it for flavor from behind and then yeet myself into the bushes?
Yes, absolutely. Now this person does see Bart flying overhead, and we're gonna get a lot of different attacks on Bart. There's gonna be 2.
The 4 Barts.
Oh, you've quad Barted.
Of course I've quad barded.
Okay. I'm gonna give them a 25% chance of hitting you then. So the warrior shoots a crossbow at you, and let me do this and see if they hit you with their crossbow. They do not. The crossbow soars. It goes into one of the other bards, and meanwhile the wizard goes at you and shoots a lightning bolt, and that lightning bolt misses. Okay. Viron, what are you doing?
I don't have too many options at my disposal, but I want to cast Sacred Flame. Whatever enemy is nearby. I'm gonna try to hit with all I got.
You're gonna go ahead, try.
All right, let's see. Ooh, 7.
7 is your to hit.
I mean, well, wait. Plus spell attack. Sorry, 5. Wait. So it's a D8 plus my spell attack.
Yeah.
Or...
No. Oh no, that's your damage. So you should roll to hit or roll.
Roll
a
to hit.
Have
Yeah.
you been rolling a D8 on all of your rolls, and that's why you're all been under 10?
No, I have not. It's not combat with D8. I've been rolling the 20. All right, let's do the 20. Let's see. Well, no better. So it's 3. So 8.
8. No, you don't hit anyone, and in fact now, Biron, there are 2 people that are going to come to you.
Oh, baby. R.I.P. Ron.
And they come out, and we have a nat 20 on one and a 13 on the other. What is your armor class?
First you drowned in water, now you're going to drown in your own blood.
A fitting end for Biron.
What's your armor class, Biron?
12.
No, gosh, they both get through.
Oh,
And that means you are going to take a roll Constitution check. Oh, gosh.
All right.
Our cleric isn't here, guys.
Ooh.
Talia is gone.
We need an adult. Our adult isn't here.
Yeah.
I need an adult.
Wait. 6.
Okay, so you take 15 points of piercing damage, and then additionally you are taking
We're on the ground.
12 plus 8, 20 plus 3, 26 points of poison damage.
That's not so great.
What were your total hit points?
13.
Total hit points of 13.
So, Biron, thank you for playing with us. I want to remind you.
It was your previous. It wasn't your total hit point. Your hit point maximum would
My
immediately.
maximum was 13.
Wait, that can't be right. What level were you?
2. I'm a level 2.
He made very clear to you that he lost all his levels when he lost his god
power. This is the last Hail Mary to get it all back.
Oh my god, you've been liquefied.
So
can I cure wounds?
No, not when they have doubled.
Goo.
He is at 36 points of damage, and 26 would have been his total negative damage.
See, I felt bad. I was like, I should have taken Spare the Dying, but I'm like, that wouldn't have made a difference.
I have Revivify, and I have.
Oh my god.
You'd have to have. I don't think Revivify would work. I think it'd have to be Resurrect.
I have Spare the Dying.
Yeah, but that's only if they're not a negative. Points, yeah. Exactly.
Revivify would work, right? Because it's once you're perma-died within a minute, right? If you have a diamond. Isn't that it?
Died within the last minute.
Yeah, but you have to have a diamond to make it work. She's right. And I don't think you have one.
All of Shakira's stuff. Like all of my loot.
I don't see a diamond in the inventory.
I think I gave it. I had to pay to make the armor.
Oh, well, we will pick up here next time. Biran, thank you for playing with us. Sorry. Hopefully they will find out how the cleric lives.
So sorry I couldn't be of more help in this battle. Really, y'all are great. So I wish the best for you from the ethereal realm.
Our objective is to be hilarious, and you being liquefied in the first 10 seconds is hilarious.
We told you there was at least a 75% chance you were gonna die.
You know, and I'm glad I made that prophecy come true.
I fully missed the part where you said you were level 2.
If you were if we'd known you were level 2, we would have tried to nerf you.
We would have protected you way better.
You know, I mean, I did lose all my please find out what happened to Set for me, okay? And
as he's dying, he says, please.
I think he's finding him right now.
Tell me what happened.
I hope we're all standing around him, like looking down. And he's like, no, please, it's cool. Just find out what happened to Set. I'm so sorry, guys. Whatever.
It's gonna happen anyway.
Sorry, you're dead.
And
fitting
with-
end.
And with
And
that,
it-
we will see you all next week. Thank you guys for another great episode of Broadway Hit Points. Goodbye.
Brent. This was so much fun. Thanks so much for bringing me
It was
on.
so
This
much
is
fun.
great.
Thank you, Brian. I'm
Nice to
so
meet you guys.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Come back and die again.
You know what? I would very much like to.
Excellent.
As an undead, maybe.
Good night, y'all.
Night.
Bye.